We're gonna have this argument live on camera.
No, we are absolutely not gonna have this conversation live on camera.
I was trying to be nice. Hi, everyone. Oh, do you need a tiara? I don't know if it'll stick in your fluffy hair. You can try it. Perfect. Okay.
My hair is very thick. This will stay in forever.
I was trying to be nice and warn you what was gonna happen after I pushed buttons, and you were like, I know, I've been modding your stream for a long time. I was like, you don't know what all the fucking buttons are on the side and the order that I hit things in.
You're right. I do not know the order in which you hit buttons, but I am aware of the fact that you talk before the video comes
We've
up.
also not been here for the beginning of a stream in a really long time.
That's fair.
I'm just trying to be like a good host.
And she has been an excellent host,
Internet. Throwing you into the deep end. Anyways, hi everybody. Hey Fusion. What's up?
Oh, you know what? Wartburg's calling me out. Great vegetables.
Stream's over. Everyone go home.
Have a good night, everyone. It's been great being here.
Oh, God. Anyways, I would desperately be restraining myself from pushing buttons at random. That's why they're all over here. I don't say that's why. I mostly trust James to not just hit buttons. Yeah. The nice thing is all the buttons are very clearly labeled. You know exactly what they're all going to do.
Well, Jen's actually going to give me her N64 controller. It's just like the little sibling, like, I'm helping too.
Perfect, yes.
Joker, talk to her. Why is this not working?
Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome to the Friday Persona stream. James is here. He's not living in my microphone.
I know. I'm a real boy.
It's great.
And Jen's here too.
Yeah, I know. We're all shocked about that one. Also, but look at my hair though. Look at how long this is.
It is
up,
very long.
It's very long. It's almost mermaid length. It is up in a high ponytail and it's still on my shoulder. That's insane.
Well, you know, they say like, you know, television adds pounds, but internet shortens length, so it's actually longer in person than it appears to you. Like objects on internet are closer than they appear.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna adjust this a little bit because I know I'm loud and I want to get that closer to you. So. It's not like Jeff where I have to put it, like, whenever I stream with Jeff, I have to put it, like, right in front of him.
Yeah.
Like, right in front of him.
You gotta naturally project.
Yeah.
Theater, children.
Yeah.
Theater.
And me just being obnoxious.
Theater.
Oh, no, Joe. Oh, no. That's a quote you added. Liz, thank you so much for the... I just realized the microphone's blocking some of my things from a view. This is gonna be great. Liz, thank you so much for the 27 months. I super appreciate it. Oh, I could look over there, too. There's...
Right there.
Everything has... I moved everything, and that's great, but I have not had to sit on this angle with my microphone right here, so this will be an adventure, but it's fine. It's, like, super fine, though. Anyways, we're gonna get into this, the game. What? Oh, I was mad at the...
You were
mad
at nothing. It was a perfect game.
We got introduced to therapist guy.
Yes, therapist man.
That I was having a time with. Here's the thought I had.
Okay.
Last week, after I'm just doing this. It's not things that are on here. It's just me doing this. Here's the thought I had after we ended the stream, and I'm like trying to go to bed, and my brain is doing things that my brain does.
Yep.
I'm not trying to ascribe any traits or patterns to, like, I don't want to put words in Atlas's mouth or anything.
Okay.
But we had this conversation, we even had part of this conversation on Monday when I was playing Nonary, where I'm like, games within a series tend to follow some of the same patterns.
That's, okay.
And so we talked about how that related to Nonary. I'm not going to get super into it because I don't want to, like, tell people. I don't want to spoil anything.
Go watch the videos.
Go watch that.
I haven't yet. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm a bad friend.
So.
And a worse mod.
Anyways, so we were talking about how, like, things I noticed, like, in the first two Nonaries. I'm like, okay, this is leading me to believe this will happen in this one because I'm seeing some of those same patterns. So, fucking therapist dude, whatever his name is, shows up and is doing his thing, and I'm like, the plucky, funny, kind of clumsy, like, I'm pretending I'm incompetent at these things, but competent in this, like, I'm getting Adachi vibes from him.
Okay.
I was like, this is why he's bothering me. He's supposed to be like hey, I'm the relatable adult. And I was like, yeah, we've done that game before, so I'm like, you just now got introduced. We did the first part of the game without you. That doesn't mean you weren't around. So I don't know. I wanted to throw it out there that I was like, I don't like this. I was like, and if you end up being the dude. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna flip my table.
You're gonna flip your table.
I'm gonna flip my table.
Okay.
Anyway, so I had that thought afterwards. I was like, I had a lot of the same reactions to this guy on screen that I did when Adachi showed up, where I'm like, there's something about, like, your energy where you're trying to be like, talk to me. You can trust me. Oh, that adult.
Yeah.
What a hard ass, am I right? Like, it's the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now it'd be very good if they're aware of this and like and they're purposely for people like me being like, let her think that. Then it's gonna be some other bullshit. But
yeah, they probably saw your Persona 4 stream.
Yes.
And retroactively went back. And
absolutely. And then we're like, we gotta change the game. Now we gotta change the ending. Yeah. Anyways, so putting that out there.
Joe, Dude Abides.
I was like, what?
Dude Abides.
I didn't hear that as separate words. I just heard, like, dude abides. Like, that was a single word. I was like, dude abides. You know, dude abides.
Well, you know, like, I try to get all of my vitamins, vitamin A, B, D, dude abides, and...
Yeah, your amino acids, your dude abides, your vitamins.
Yeah. No, it's good because, it's good that we have that because I really have a bad irony deficiency. So,
That's bad. Carl's asked if you brought the package. You did.
I did bring
and this
the package.
Is going to be part of a story, which is funny because he still doesn't know what's in the package.
I do not know what's in the package.
Which is going to be great.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell that story first, or should we start the game and...
No. Yeah, let's start the game
okay.
first. But, you know, as you're starting the game, you're talking about, like, you know, how your brain functions and how you're going through that. Mm-hmm. Is that one of your, like, jiggle brain moments? Like, to, like, steer you off... or on to a particular path for Atlas? And
I mean, I don't know if I would call that a brain jiggle thing. I think it did all the stuff it was supposed to. Fuck yeah. So... Maybe my controller's not gonna work. There it is, okay.
Yay. Hey,
all the tech was working too well.
You know, with this black background, I look like a disembodied head right now.
A little bit. It's okay. It's going away.
Floating head doctor. That's a Scrubs reference, kids.
You should put a green shirt on, and then we really truly could do that.
Like, oh, you want me to go get a green shirt?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So I saw a thing on probably Twitter. I'm so sorry. I'll let it go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. The song is gone, Jen.
I saw a thing on Twitter where somebody was like, if somebody was going to borrow your brain for a day, what is, like, the equivalent of the you got to jiggle the handle a little bit instruction on how to make it work that you would give this person? I've decided what my thing would be, my warning for somebody would be, like, if you're focusing on a thing, somebody needs to do a physical thing to get your attention first before you can hear them, because none of the energy is going to your ears and they're not on.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You know, if Jamf were here tonight, she would be like, yes, that's James, 100%. Because there would be talking. I recognize sound. I don't interpret sound.
Yeah, I was like, I know there was a sound happening, but none of it, like, did anything. It did not... I took no inputs from this.
Which is weird, because when I'm driving and someone honks their horn, I immediately assume I did it.
Oh, absolutely. And I'll get mad if I'm like, I'm fine! You need to calm down! Like, we don't know that they were honking at me.
Ma'am, calm down, this is a Wendy's.
What's your brain jiggle?
My brain jiggle is that songs get easily stuck up here. In fact, my Spotify list, it's just a Spotify list. I don't have multiple playlists because I just listen to, like, the same songs on repeat. So if I get a song stuck in my head, I do a commercial jingle to literally flush my brain of it.
It's Juness.
And it's not Juness.
Okay.
It would be so fun. I tried Juness, it doesn't work.
Oh.
Because then I think about Persona 4, I'm like, I gotta play that again. And then that's a whole other issue.
That's a whole other thing.
No, mine is by Menon. Like, it's just, like, such a weird...
Everyone will have lost audio for a second. I'm just trying to move things around so I can actually see chat a little bit better. Just a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little cut off, but that's okay.
No, that's fine. We can make it work. Yeah, if I do the Menon jingle, it just wipes my brain. It's like Control-Alt-deleting my brain. And I don't know if there's something inherent in just like how many steps the melody goes, or if it's just like I've convinced myself that Menon has this power over me, and it's just a conditioned effect. I don't know, but it works. So that's my jiggle brain if song's stuck in head.
Perfect. Carl, I hate that you said it with the Italian. First of all, how did you do that in chat? But second of all, you did that, and I went, Hot Pocket. Like, I know exactly. I'm hearing the Jim Gaffigan voice. I know that's exactly what you typed, and I don't know how I know that's what you typed, but you typed Jim Gaffigan Hot Pocket. Anyways. Joe's brain jiggle. If ADHD levels are high, wear shoes to force run tasks. Interesting!
Huh. Caliente Pocket!
Yes!
You know, I saw him perform stand up live.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, it was in Nashville's arena, like where they play hockey.
Yeah.
Not a great venue for stand up.
I can't imagine, yeah.
Stand up needs to be like, I feel like it needs to be closer and more intimate.
Yeah.
When you're like up in 300 level nosebleed and you see this pasty white guy.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there he is. And then you hear Caliente Pocket like from halfway across the ear. It's like
it doesn't have the same impact.
You know, if you want to get if you want to italicize your Twitch chat, you should subscribe and do your Amazon Prime subscription.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
But yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you can then it's taking money directly from Jeff Bezos and giving it to me.
Yeah.
So like
everyone wins.
It's super perfect. You're sticking it to the billionaires. Carl, I don't know what that means, and it feels because you're the one who said it. It feels like it's inappropriate, and I shouldn't acknowledge it.
Caliente Pockets.
I've actually never had a Hot Pocket.
Really?
Literally never had a Hot Pocket.
You know, I've had a few Hot Pockets, especially in high school. Like you come home from school, you know, you're growing mostly sideways for me, and you know, you just throw that in the microwave, and I've never felt good after eating one. Much like running, I've never felt good after doing it.
Don't give me a fucking choice if you're just gonna make me go to bed, you fucking cat.
Oh, you want to hear something fun?
I would love to.
Here, pull Joker back a little bit. Here's a fun way that you can know what you can do at night without talking to Morgana.
Oh, okay.
If Morgana is laying down, you cannot leave your room.
Interesting.
If Morgana is sitting, sitting up, you can be around LeBlanc, but you can't leave LeBlanc.
Oh,
but if she's like
ready
up,
to fucking go.
Let's get on the train and we're gonna go to Central Street.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way you don't have to talk to Morgana.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna let me? You're probably not. You said let's go to sleep. Hey. Fuck yeah! I'm just trying to push the boundaries. All right. How's my plant doing? Nice. Okay. Good.
Yeah. You're very kind to your plant, and that's affecting your personality.
Anyways. Well then. Don't make me do the thing. Don't do it. Sleep. What? Again, it's not actually a choice. You're not letting me do anything else in this room.
Yeah, but it gives you this sense of agency.
But it's not, though. Anyway, okay. Cheers for Sassy Toddler.
Yeah.
Cheers. That way. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm so sleepy.
Me too, not Kanji. Me too.
Not Ryuji. Wait.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's
Oh, that's right. You're still taking exams.
Fuck! All right. Shit. Shit. Okay.
Ill prepared.
Staying up studying?
No, he was staying up cramming, just trying to be like, cramming never worked for me because like my brain is a thing where like if I'm taking a measurement of something.
Yes. Okay. We're
measuring something. And I measure it. And I go, okay, this thing, this box, like, because I have to ship a lot of stuff, and sometimes if you're doing a specific kind of shipping, you need to have the dimensions of the box.
Jen, why do you have to ship stuff?
Because I make dice and I ship packages all over the world. You can have your very own handmade dice. If you're at Las Vegas Open right now for Warhammer, there's also some at the Turbodor booth, which you should also check out because they have all their paints there. I made all of them personally. At this point, that is actually a true statement.
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, because, like, you know, if they had stock from before I got there.
Oh, gotcha.
At this point, all the stock is turned over, and I have personally made all
Gotcha.
80 paints that are there.
Yeah.
Who's that guy's voice sounds weird? Hi, Banana.
Hi, Banana.
This was a great example of what I'm about to talk about. I was like, what was I just saying? So it's like if I'm measuring a package and I go, okay, this box is 10 by 6 by 2.
Okay.
I have to repeat those numbers out loud to myself the entire time until I get back to my computer to put the stuff in. Because if I don't say it out loud, like because of course I didn't take a sticky note with me. Why would I bring something to write it down on? If I stop repeating it, that information leaves immediately.
Yep.
So I could never cram because as soon as I've stopped repeating the information out loud, it's not
just,
there
like,
anymore.
Your hippocampus is standing there like the bouncer at the club, like, oh, you want to get in the long axis memory? I don't. You got any chips with you? Nope.
It's exactly like that. So it's like It's like either. So it's like for me, it's like oh, I need to study, and it's like I can't study if I either know it or I do not. And if I didn't learn it when I was supposed to, it's not ever going to be there.
Yeah.
It's just not going to happen.
It's also not good for long-term memory. So if you're still in school, don't cram. Just study over a period of time. That's not the night before.
Yeah.
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing.
Pathos, I am not a robot. If you want to show me like street signs or bridges or buses, I will tell you that those are street signs, bridges, and buses.
I hate those captures because it's always like, here's like the grid of pictures. I hate it when it's a grid.
Yeah. But what pixel?
Exactly. I was like, I had one the other day. It was like, mark every picture that has a crosswalk in it, and it was one big picture, and I was like, there's the white lines there, but it's only like a little bit. Does that count? Does it not count?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The person on the other end is like, this person is way too neurotic to be a robot.
They've selected and deselected it repeatedly.
Yeah.
Did you know, fun fact about a lot of those tests, the correct answer is actually only loaded for like 7 of the 9.
Interesting.
It's partially also crowdsourcing AI training.
Oh,
so
no.
there's the ones you have to get correct, and then there's ones where it's like the program has been like, I think this has a car in it.
Mm-hmm.
Does a human agree there's a car in it? And so if you select, you are training the AI to be able to recognize whatever thing.
You hear that, kids? Intentionally fail your capture tests to screw the AI.
We are training our own oppressors. Anyway, so yes. There you go. Fun fact that I learned about the captures at one point.
I love that.
Yeah, it was either 7 of the 9 or 8 of the 9, but like there's always one where it's like it's using your information to train the models. So,
Look, see, now you have agency. These are all real choices.
I hate all of them. I hate all of these choices. Because like I don't know that feeling. That feels rude, and that's just weird. I don't like that one.
You know, 33% of people who play this game are like, that's the choice right there.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with I know that feeling because it's the one that's least upsetting.
That's more like you're trying to be empathetic.
Yeah.
You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night.
Actually, I just slept.
Yeah,
I went to bed.
Because my cat told me to.
Exactly.
Good morning.
Okay, and why are you tired?
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Why? Okay, why did that feel bad?
It did.
Why did that feel bad?
You know what it was? Because his eyebrows went on his. See, he's doing it.
Oh yeah, when he blinks, he does the waggle. Do it again. Blink. Oh, he's not blinking for a very long. Okay, yeah.
See,
there's a lot of movement there with the blinkies. Okay.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Wow. Bold coming from a fucking cat.
Yeah. I think monkeys are higher up on the food chain than a cat.
Probably.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
Anyway.
Just gonna move on.
What was that?
I like that anyone else watching this.
She's yelling at a cat.
Well, I mean, I think it looks like he's yelling at Joker.
I mean, which would be fair. Yeah. I like the idea that people think he heard a cat meowing and he's going. And he went, "What was that?"
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember.
Uh-oh. We've noticed something.
Am I imagining things?
Something is different.
Oh, is this... You said you felt like somebody was following you or whatever.
I mean, there are a lot of people in Tokyo.
Yeah.
I mean, statistically, someone is accidentally following you.
No.
You ever have one of those moments when you're driving, like, either to your house or wherever you need to go, and you just realize you're following a car, and you're like, I'm not stalking. We're just going to the same place, I swear.
Oh, the cat fucking noticed, too.
Oh.
Oh, cutscene.
You thought you had an exam, but we're having a rendered cutscene.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, that guy got off.
As did the other hundreds of people on the Tokyo subway. Ryuji is...
Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine.
I care about your well-being. Fine.
Whatever.
Ooh. Ominous.
Deck him. Oh, Ryuji. No, fuck. Okay, close. What's with the janitor keys? Hello, weirdo. Oh, we saw you. Well, we didn't see you.
We. I've seen you many times.
What was that? What was Ryuji's like, up and down with this guy?
You know, it's that,
Just that self-conscious.
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
I have a wig that looks exactly like his hair.
Do we need to go get it?
Maybe.
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So this is where your passion led.
I don't like that.
Well, that ends well.
I don't like that.
Laughter. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That was...
This is where the cutscene ends?
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you.
You were the one who was just like, what? I was stalking you. You just said you were chasing me. You just said that. Unforeseen boy. Anyways.
Unforeseen boy. He is now seen.
Yeah, he's very
He's
seen.
very seen.
What the fuck?
But let's say hi to Matthew Mercer.
Oh shit, really? Now I gotta listen.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Oh, I hate that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute.
be the model for my next art piece?
Model? Art piece? The?
Model?
Yeah, Ashley has a
All
good
that
point.
I've drawn
Don't
together
don't follow
has been
people.
lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Agreed.
Yes.
You are still a cat though, and he cannot understand you. He just heard a lot of meowing, so maybe you need to chill the fuck out.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
feel good.
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
No well-meaning person
Yeah.
will use the word cooperate.
Yeah. Matt Mercer, please sit down.
Yeah.
Hold your horses.
Well, at least he's like stepping in. You know?
Yeah. It's like, you have given no introduction to your name, nothing. What kind of
Yeah.
art? I feel like that's also very important.
Yeah. Like, if I said I needed, like, help with modeling work, I build very different types of models. Like, this could be, like, trickery. Like, I'm being truthful, but... What is it? Am I being truthful but not honest? Or...
No, I feel like it's the other way around. I feel like being honest is like everything I have said is true, but being truthful means you have told, like, the full
the
truth.
full capital T truth.
So, like, I feel like Gwen is honest, but not necessarily truthful. She clearly has skipped some
Yeah.
things.
And Vasile's an angel. That's funny.
Yeah, that's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Oh.
Oh, where are my manners?
There
Good
they
question.
are.
I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts
That's
Division.
not your name. That's not your name, though. Your
Well-
manners are that, and the name, and then that, maybe.
Well, maybe in Japanese society you say like you say like what you're associated with first before the
Maybe
name.
just like student council presidents have all the power.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Like maybe yeah.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
There it is.
Okay. Thank you. Wonderful. Although Pathos, I lived in Arkansas and Mississippi for like a cumulative 9 years. Of course, I've heard Larry the Cable Guy more than I would care to admit to.
Yep.
Yep.
Willingly or...
I'm Madarame Sensei's pupil.
Wow.
We know that name!
They didn't highlight it. They're trying to sneak it in there.
Yeah. I'm being allowed residence at his place. I don't like that. I don't like any of this. All this feels bad.
I'm striving to become an artist.
Well, I mean, I feel like you either are or you aren't. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you
I mean, yeah.
If you draw, you're an artist.
Let's see, and I agree. It's just people was like, oh, I'm an aspiring writer. It's like, no, do you write? You're a writer. Congratulations. Yeah. Like, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, striving to become an artist is like, okay, no. I don't like that there is an old man who's letting a young man going with the starving artist trope, letting him stay in his house. I was like, I don't like any of it. I didn't like it before, and now he just said what the dude's name is.
Yes,
so
bring that pretty girl home for your art.
Yeah, I was like, this is getting progressively worse. God.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
You mean the one that the dude in, like, the weird shadow basement of the train station was talking about?
The weird shadow basement. He makes it sound like Buffalo Bill. It puts the lotion. Yeah, come to my teacher's house. We have an 18th century well in the basement. We'd love a great piece.
Oh.
You know who that is?
This guy's got Fallout Boy like eyeliner happening, so I also don't like that.
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
We didn't recognize him.
But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Why would you say that out loud?
Maybe Mementos is an app. You know, cool hip app all the kids are using.
God.
Yusuke.
Did I hear my name?
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
I wasn't trying to besmirch Fallout Boy, but you can look at this. He's got like the eyelashes. The eyelashes. All right, you can't tell me I'm wrong. You gonna look at this and tell me that I'm wrong?
You are not wrong.
That old guy's Madarame?
His sister was a witch. Anyway. Anyways. It's Panic at the Disco. It's all the same high
We'll begin at
stuff.
the department store near the station tomorrow.
Oh, where all the best exhibitions
Yes.
are.
Well, you know what? There's nothing else in those department stores.
Please come see my art installation at Dillard's.
And while you're here, if you need new tires for your car, Sears is right there. Fine art and tires.
Please come by.
Oh, God.
It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Wow.
I was about to say something, and I realized I shouldn't say that on stream.
All right.
We're fine. I'm gonna write this down.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna look because I don't think it's unfair. If chat can't see it, I shouldn't be able to see it either.
I'm trying to write down enough context that I will
Remember?
Yeah.
Get it through that hippocampus. The hippocampus bouncer. Yeah. Banana, you're right. Carl is always lurking. Always lurking.
He is here. Always here.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Hey, you know what the funny thing is? You still have an exam to take after this.
That guy's as easy to read as a book.
Can you read though?
You read?
That's the most surprising part.
Most unbelievable part of this game.
Yeah.
Ryuji reads.
Carl does have ammunition. I can't wait for it to start showing up. It's gonna be something.
You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will.
His jaw fully dropped.
Time. I'll see you later.
You'll see, we're all going to the same place!
But we've said bye. We can't talk anymore.
How dare he go after Lady Ann?
That's not...
Memorize that face of yours, you
If someone's gonna be creepy in this party, it's gonna be me. Oh! You still have an exam to take. Listen, Sai, I really need to get back to telling you about this exam I bombed.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance? That's a little too convenient.
I agree.
Makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth.
Yep, all this has been a lie. What? I'm talking about a talking cat, and you were still like, that's believable enough, keep going. Yeah. But me running into this guy by chance,
yeah,
that's wild.
Weird apps showing up on my phone,
yeah.
fusing persona, beating up the subconscious of a creepy gym teacher.
Yeah, it's not...
So be it. What I want to know most is your method.
Let me use the app.
It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him.
Ooh.
Unforgivable!
Yeah.
He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
Into the well! Puts the lotion in the basket.
For years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
I don't know, I fucking listen when people talk. Adults are really good at just being like, that's inconvenient, I'm not gonna ignore that.
Mm-hmm. Never talk to cops, kids.
Exactly. Even if you are truly innocent, don't talk to them.
Like you've said. If so, a different suspicion arises. People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too.
The heart changed by stopping. You changed his heart, Doctor. No, I put the paddles on him. No, you changed his heart. Like, okay, sure.
I know you haven't been in the Nonary streams, but this is also... Monday was a fucking buck wild time with regard to hearts, so there's a lot happening right now.
All right, it's all mushing together perfectly.
Yes. I like Ashley's things. Tell the cops nothing, tell the paramedics everything, and your eyebrows are fine.
Were you related to those as well?
No, absolutely the fuck not. Why is no not an option? I don't want to say that sounds guilty. I don't know. That we know that. What the fuck?
Well, at least they give you your option of not responding at all.
That also feels so bad. I mean, I can't say none of these other ones are not good. This almost feels more genuine. Of I know that it's not, but it's like if she's gonna ask that question. This sounds guilty, not answering sounds guilty. I don't know sounds so off the wall that why would you say I don't know if the answer
was no.
Like, yeah. Okay, all right.
Well, see, her ellipses were a maybe your ellipses were
Yeah. I hadn't thought of it. Oh.
Fine.
Okay.
Let's get back to Madarame.
This game's long enough as it is.
Keep it concise.
Oh, keep it concise. Oh, now the game's gonna be concise.
Yeah. So let me tell you how my exam went on Friday. Oh, Saturday, excuse me. I forget they go to school on Saturday.
Okay, fuck. Seemed like some of those were kind of tough. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Oh, do I not have to actually do anything?
No.
Yay!
No, I was just fucking with you.
Oh my god. That's great.
Try and steal it, asshats. Probably some publicity stunt.
I mean, at this point, kind of, yeah.
Is that some kind of cult? No!
Totally not a cult.
Totally
Definitely not a cult.
Totally not a cult. Hey, Farron.
Oh, hi, Farron!
Thieves should be arrested! I've never heard of them. I'm just on their website.
Oh, gosh.
Get the fuck out.
That one's my favorite one. I don't know why. Oh no! Whoever this is on the screen, absolutely the fuck not. Don't protect the teacher. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't protect teachers. They're fine. They're adults.
Yeah.
They're fine. They don't need your help for anything.
Yeah.
It's over.
Oh, okay.
Elaborate?
No.
No?
I will not be elaborating. At all.
Okay.
It's over.
Thanks, everyone. It's been a wonderful stream. I'm so glad I came down here for it.
Oh, God.
How about you?
How was it for you, Jen?
I'm feeling confident.
That's great. You know, confidence is the key to good test taking.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams?
Y'all started it.
I'm gonna come back graded next week.
Okay, so that's an interesting question to answer, Metric. We went to a distillery today, and it's been a few hours, but we have already been drinking.
Yeah. I mean, like, what's the time span? Like, are we?
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah.
So, my liver was primed.
Your liver studied hard for
Yes,
the
it
exam that's
did.
happening right now.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with,
What are you looking at?
the usual sight.
My good sir, calm down.
Yeah. Dude, you need to fix your notifications. There are way too many notifications up there.
Oh, you would hate looking at my phone. Jeff gets anxiety looking at my phone, especially like when I wake up in the morning, just because I have my Twitter and I have the Dice Twitter, and then there's 2 different Discords, and then there's 3 different emails, and text messages. So like I will wake up and it'll show like 4 symbols and then say plus some stupid number.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know how you function like this. I was like, oh, it's very easy. I don't. I'm not functioning, turns out.
It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
Womp womp.
I'm not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised.
Ooh, none of that American eel.
Yeah, that was
domestic.
very specific.
We don't have that much left. Oh,
Is
right.
eel expensive?
Where are
I don't
those
know.
tickets
Maybe.
to Madarame's exhibit?
If it's domestic.
That's tomorrow.
You pay extra if it comes local.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
If she says yes, will you stop?
It's not like that.
I mean, like, I know, but can we lie to the cat?
Yeah.
Of course not.
So this is where the conspiracy hatches that the sole reason that you want to date on is just to play a joke on the cat and no other reason. It's just on go along with it. It's a really funny joke, but we gotta pretend to be on dates and
Plus,
stuff.
we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Hi, Islua.
Hello.
Madarame, was it?
Yes, this has happened a lot. His face literally keeps showing up next to you. Right there.
I didn't want to call attention to it, but I'm glad you've noticed it. Hi, Brian.
Hi! Okay. I was gonna do it. I'd already queued it up, but yours was in progress, and like, I can't stop.
We'll appreciate some fine arts for once.
Fine arts, huh?
That means
I
they're very
suggest we
small.
should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character.
How many times can we say
If you
fine
can't
arts in
identify
this?
An original is lame.
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm up to 2.
Everyone's going.
It's settled then.
Look, those are 2 very different choices.
Very
it could have been fun or
different.
boring.
Sounds
They're
kind of
very
mature.
different.
Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
And you just lost your day.
Okay.
Great. Okay, so the cat is sitting right now, so I can be in LeBlanc, but I can't go anywhere else.
Correct.
Cool. Oh, fuck.
Hey, your phone went pee-pee.
Oh, that's the guy that was in Shady
Bowl cut.
basement.
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Bowl cut, yeah. Bowl cut is...
I swear. I know you have at least one brain cell. I know you do. I know you do. I'm begging you to find it. Dig it out of the back of your closet. I don't know.
I mean, she just did take a week worth of exams.
So did I!
But you have protagonist energy.
Oh my god. Thank you for choosing Sassy Tyler made him so happy. Yay! I'm not. Sounds about right. Yep.
Yep. Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Thank you, Ryuji. Oh god. Okay, great. So I can do tools does proficiency,
Yes.
and downstairs I can work on kindness. I can also study.
You could study. You could read a book.
This is not the button I wanted,
You can
but
make
I will
you can make coffee.
save while I'm here. I don't remember what making coffee does.
I think it gives you charm, maybe. Maybe.
Stats me.
I think you need
button.
guts still.
Yeah, but I won't be able to do that without leaving.
Correct.
Cool.
Or you could always go to the Thieves' Den and customize your own segment of the metaverse.
What?
Remember, I was telling you about this. That the Thieves' Den is a place where it's like your hub world. Like if you want to if you're into like collecting shit and decorating shit.
So I remember you talking about that, but I think when you're like, yeah, like hub world to like collect stuff, I was like, I didn't think it was literally like a thing you could go decorate like Link's house in Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, yeah.
We would lose the entire show. I'm not doing that while you're here.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's charm. It definitely gives you the SP items, and then I think not Dojima gives you charm.
Okay, let me talk to you real quick. Okay, shut up. Oh, we don't get to do that. So if I make coffee, so it's probably good to start stocking up on some stuff then?
Yeah, for dungeon runs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try making some coffee. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's learn something fun about coffee.
Not trying. You maybe, I don't know. Will you be less cranky? How long did it take Dojima to stop being such an insufferable, crotchety old man towards us? I feel like it was too long.
Well, until you got to rank 10, and then the whole like pre-winter stuff happened, and he got really upset.
Yeah, I feel like he was like less crotchety towards me like before that. I mean, that definitely was like a huge like turning point. But
Yeah. I'm gonna go buy some smokes.
and he never came back.
He never came back.
Okay, I know you're like a cat and not actually a cat. Are you enough of a cat that you shouldn't have... Oh, I was very excited about it. That you shouldn't have caffeine?
Yes.
Get LeBlanc coffee.
Twice. Oh yeah, so you do get some charm.
Oh, fuck yeah. Incredible.
Head turning. In fact.
Oh.
You came back.
Like, I was doing it when you let... What do you mean I can't... Like, you knew I was doing that. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, he didn't actually see you do it. You just said you're gonna do it.
That's
and,
fair.
You know how many times my children said, yeah, we'll clean up. Spoiler, they didn't.
I like how, in order for him to take a sip of what I made, I had to go back around the thing. I couldn't just be like, here you go. I had
Yeah,
to be like,
no,
I need to
you
be
have
on
to be
this side.
across. It's the Guatemalan stuff.
Ooh. The Guatemalan... Sugar happy bitches.
Sugar happy.
I don't know. Panicked.
Super holy beans.
Ooh,
Yeah.
see that like actually makes more sense.
Yeah.
So.
Superior holy beans. Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. We like those strictly hard beans. Not just hard beans. They're strictly hard.
Strictly hard. Look, this is like my second time making coffee. Fucking calm down. Hey!
Hey, you made him happy. You make a him happy. I don't know why I did a better Chris Pratt impression of Mario, but here we are.
Fucking, that movie's gonna be fucking here's the thing, is I feel like the movie itself maybe could have been okay, but because they went for the star power and not actual voice actors, I'm like, it's going to be painful to watch, and
Absolutely.
It's gonna be awful.
You know how many great voice actors there are that are out there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Many. Jack Black will be the only thing. I was like,
Maybe. Yeah.
Him as Bowser would be fucking great. Everybody else, I'm just like, oh, come on.
Well, I think like there is a serious like an amazing crop of good voice actors out there, even like ones that like I admittedly haven't heard of, because when I love like seeing what voice actors do what anime and video games, and I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage right now, and I didn't recognize a lot of the VAs.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them are saved for like the legacy characters who are like the VA who did Ash Ketchum, like that's her role. So like when you see like some of these older Fire Emblem characters, like, well, of course you're gonna get like Yori Lowenthal doing it and these big names, but like the main cast are people I haven't heard of, and they're killing it. They're doing a great job, and like no, we gotta get Chris Pratt.
It's like, no, you don't. You fucking don't.
Yeah.
Like part of me is like, I understand why they did it for the idea of being like, we're doing a video game movie, we need we need to do something that will appeal to the masses. Yeah. So they'll go see it. They're like, oh, Chris Pratt. People like Chris Pratt, so we'll do that. Not realizing that Mario is prolific enough. You don't need to. It's not like doing like the D&D movie where it's like, of course you pick like Chris Pine and stuff like that.
I'm just surprised Scarlett Johansson isn't in the D&D movie.
Right?
She's in everything else.
Seriously. Ah! Gamma, hello!
Hi, Gamma.
Welcome. Thank you for the raid. We're here, we just make coffee.
This life simulator is just very...
It's very good.
Yeah.
I hope you all had a wonderful time. I think you were playing Elden Ring.
Oh, you're playing Elden Ring?
Oh, shit.
Holy shit.
I've lost him.
Yeah. I'm this close to beating Elden Ring, I think.
Okay,
I think I'm really close. Gamma, okay. Oh.
I didn't have a wonderful time.
So he's definitely playing Elden Ring.
Definitely.
Gamma, what's your build?
I think I saw him call it Helden Ring, and I was like,
Ring?
that's very good.
Yeah.
Beat the first boss.
Okay.
I'm currently uninstalling.
Awesome. Like when you say like boss, do you mean like first like boss that has a bar and a name under it, or like boss like at the castle boss?
Yeah, I guess here's the thing. Is like I guess everybody earmuffs. If you Gamma, what's the name of this boss? Because you'll be able to recognize how in the grand scheme and spectrum of bosses where that falls. Yeah. It won't mean anything to me. And I think it's only a first one. I don't think it counts as a spoiler, so I think it'll be fine.
I don't know. Based on how many people just uninstall that game.
Made it one stream and called it quits. Oh god, yeah, it sounds like me trying to do Dark Souls.
Bridge Boy is his name, and okay, I know Bridge Boy.
His name's not actually Bridge Boy, is
No,
it?
it's not.
Okay.
I know exactly who he's referring to.
Good. I needed to make sure.
Yeah.
Game, I still need to send you a message about the commission I down paymented on during your stream. Uh-oh.
It's right. Oh, we can get a lot of charm and boldness.
Okay.
If we go to the
bathhouse.
Bathhouse. Thank you.
It was something while it lasted. Perfect.
Well, while we're waiting for the loading and while Gamma's here, I have a very unique build in Elden Ring.
Okay.
I'm sure it has other names in the community who are like diehard Souls fans, and they have like, official names. I call mine Turtle Anarchy.
Turtle Anarchy.
Yeah. So there's a magic necklace you can wear. It's called the Turtle Talisman, and it makes your blocking more efficient.
Okay.
Your
I like
your
that.
stamina more efficient. So it's a very tanky build, and it does spells that inflict madness. So I call it Turtle Anarchy.
Okay, perfect.
So crowded.
She said so crowded and there were no people loaded in. I was like, wow.
It's so crowded.
Fucking burn.
So crowded.
The updated...
This break in the stream is brought to you by Menon. Menon, getting the voices out of my head since 1996.
Oh, look at him cheersing with us. Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, my papa heart. Ah! Ah!
I'm so happy.
Good night, everyone. I'm done.
Carl, I'm so happy these are already getting used. Oh, God. Hold on.
Gamma's describing his character, had a sword, was a nun, or something, and will forever be an atheist now. Yep.
The Souls-like games also made me lose any remaining faith I might have possibly had in any kind of, god or anything, so I get that.
You know what helped me get through the early stages of Elden Ring? Because that was the first Souls game I've ever played.
Okay.
I was getting a little frustrated with the bosses and, trying to figure out the mechanics. And then I just started treating it like a platforming game, like Celeste, where it's like, if you don't make the jump just right, you'll die. And it's like, well, I'm not jumping, I'm doing, a back dodge, and then figuring out, okay, if I dodge, swing, block, roll in, strike, oh, I just have to do that on repeat.
Yeah, I get that, but I was like, Celeste, if you die, I died here, I just go back here. Elden Ring and Dark Souls is like, you die here, you're all the way fuck back here. Now you gotta haul your ass over.
Yeah, it's really motivating to not die.
If you just, I think I would have been much more likely to try to continue with them if, that transition going through, at least in the Dark Souls games, it was you go through like a foggy door or whatever. I don't know what it is in Elden Ring. But it's like, go through the foggy door. This is where like the big shit happens. If it was like, cool, you will spawn again just outside, or there was a bonfire just outside of the foggy door, I'd be like, this is not as bad. Yeah. This is fine.
The run back is
bad. The run back was fucking brutal.
Yeah.
It'll be a pain in the ass.
Now that we let everyone load in, now it's very
good.
You came.
Thoughts?
None.
Yeah.
Yep. High school.
Wow.
You really came.
High school.
When you left us those tickets.
Oh my god.
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the
Joe, can we get Matt Mercer's face on that saying, oh.
Come on.
I mean, there was enough disappointed looks on his face, like, I think 2 Critical Roles ago, that we could find something.
Oh, I'm sure. Seriously, Gamma, right?
Well, see you guys later.
Oh, no. Do you have a safe word that you can text us? Like, also, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
I feel like she would absolutely
deck him.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident against tall and skinny over there.
Yeah.
On has it.
I told you not to come out. Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts?
3.
Just go home.
Yeah, let's learn about this dude.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once.
Pathos.
Recon.
Pathos, I think if I play another Souls game, it will probably be Bloodborne. I like the aesthetic of that game, but I felt like Elden Ring would be like a more gentle entry into it because you can have multiple builds. It's open world. You can go anywhere. If a boss was challenging me, I could just go away and level up elsewhere.
Which way are we supposed to start?
Just pick one, and just look at it and go,
The other day.
Ryuji, oh my god. The brain cells are gone. They're all, the single brain cell, it is not in this building right now.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
Interesting!
Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Alcohol. I mean,
fair.
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words.
Ryuji, please.
Van Gogh used to eat his own lead paint. That's where his inspiration came from.
This man's forehead is gigantic.
It's a 5-head.
Yeah, truly.
They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in a spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true
You
beauty.
called it an atelier, so, like, not...
Yeah. Well, welcome to my foyer. This is a bedroom.
Yeah.
That's not even right.
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty.
No, Ryuji should be a major artist then.
Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
Do you think it's like a rich person's shack? Like,
Oh,
like something that's
100%.
better than like both of our houses combined.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. My modest 10-bedroom shack.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
That's a sharp-eyed customer.
Oh my god.
Over there!
Uh-oh.
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Go.
Oh,
Hey, stop pushing!
whoopsie doodles. Oopsies.
That's it. Well, I can't hear you,
Anyways,
cat.
we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, alright?
Meanwhile,
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself.
Sure he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's special.
Mm-hmm.
There you are, you.
I don't like how much of his collarbone is in the
Yeah.
pictures. I don't know why that stands out to me so bad. Probably because in the little avatar icon, you can't see there is another shirt, and it just looks like he's just wearing like a blazer over nothing.
Yeah. You know, some people. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, like I could see it here, but not in the little speech
girl
bubble
from
art.
Yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
There you go. You just did it. It wasn't hard.
Incredible. So proud of you.
Sensing something.
It's because
from the
English is her best subject.
It is. English is her best subject, and we have like 27 different words for
Yeah.
everything from various languages.
I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Indeed.
See, like you can't see the shirt,
Yeah.
and it's just very pronounced collarbone.
He just needs to eat.
And Banana would demand us to hydrate. I was like, that's not water, sir.
It used to be water. Thank you,
I mean,
Banana.
yeah. Oh, and a stretch. Okay. Okay, so while we're stretching.
We have to make sure we stretch in opposite directions.
Okay, yeah, good plan. I guess technically in the same direction. Opposite, we would hit each other.
Yeah. I meant like you're stretching horizontally, I'm stretching vertically.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Stretch in perpendicular directions.
Yeah.
Perfect. So this is actually we're gonna start somewhere further down my list. So when I'm not where I can like write on my sticky note for subjects, I have a catch-all note on my phone, and I will just type random stuff there that it's not things that I need to like retain beyond a specific thing. But I also I'm not good about clearing it out. So I was gonna update what was on here, and I was like, oh, there's still a lot of things on here. I should remove some of this and whatever. And I was like, what other things are on here? This note is nonsensical.
Okay.
So, there's a place for a recommendation of a restaurant I should go to if I'm ever, like, in a city that is not, like, it is minimum 2 hours from here. Why I have this recommendation, I do not know.
Okay.
The next line says dad or daddy, which that was a story I never got to tell on stream.
Uh-huh.
Jeff and I went to dinner at a place, and we saw two people sitting at a table nearby. It was a younger woman and an older gentleman.
Okay.
And we spent the whole time trying to figure out, is this her father or is this her daddy?
Dad or daddy.
So we played dad or daddy the whole night. We never fully made a decision on which one we thought it was. 'Cause every time we're like, clearly it's this one. Then something else would happen, and we're like...
Did they look like they could be related?
Not like... There was enough similarity. It was one of those things where it's like, it was just enough to be like, I can see how there might be genetics there, but far enough removed where it's like, maybe not. Like, we could not tell. So yeah, dad or daddy. This one I cannot figure out.
Okay.
Hot sauce purse. Don't know why hot sauce purse is written here.
Hot sauce purse.
Hot sauce purse.
Jeff had a drink with hot sauce in it today.
He did. He did. It was very good. Quote. Quote, it caught fire in the ocean. Don't know what that is.
Fire in the ocean.
It caught fire in the ocean. Next quote. This one I remember Maddie said it.
Okay.
You can wish in one hand and shit in the other. I don't know what the moral of it was.
I don't know. That's a nice little colloquial saying wherever Maddie grew up.
Yep. One that is definitely something we've talked about on stream where we saw a truck that had the word mean on it and Jeff made a median joke.
Yep.
That happened. There is
It's a good mode of transportation.
There is a 9-digit number.
Okay.
It's not 10 digits, so it's not a phone number.
Okay.
I don't know what it is. I have no idea what this number is.
Okay.
Don't know what that's for.
Hopefully it's not your social security number.
It's not. It's not. That's not the right number of digits for it anyways. Oh, wait. No, I guess that would be.
Yeah, it would.
Why? But I know it's not mine. I know it's not Jeff's, so maybe I just have a random... I don't know how I'd have a random person social...
Can I see the number? What are you doing with my social security? How did you get that?
Another story I did end up telling on stream where Jeff was trying to describe someone, and all he remembered is, like, he met him once, we worked at a company together at one point, and he knew his favorite Pokemon. He did not remember his name, what department he was in, none of that.
Oh, Carl finished the saying, wish in one hand and shit in the other, see which one fills up faster.
See, there we go. But here's the thing is, Maddie didn't say the whole thing. She was like, you know what they say, you can wish in one hand and shit in the other. And that was the end of it. I just looked at her, I was like, what? And she goes, is that not a thing that you've heard before? Is my family just weird? I was like, these are not necessarily mutually exclusive sentences.
That'd be like saying, a bird in the hand.
Yeah.
When in Rome.
A joke that I am going to tell later. My reminder for tomorrow.
Oh no.
And then and then the rest of these, and then the rest of the things that ended up on here. But yeah, I was like, hot sauce person, dad or daddy, what is happening? So anyway, so none of this stuff is like, this is all over the place.
We blitzed through a lot of notes there.
Yeah. So a count of dice.
Count of dice. Yeah.
It says 5 sets, 2d4, 1d6, 2d8, 1d%. I don't know exactly what that list was for.
1d%.
Yeah.
Would that be a 100-sided die?
No, it's how I keep track of like the 10 like. D10 is the one that's got the single digits, and I call D% the one that's like 10, 20, 30, 40. Like, that's the best way for me to like, do that notation for it.
Yep. Yeah, I like how the art gallery is going to become our buffet.
I know, it really is.
We're really appreciating.
You mean this buffet?
Yes, this buffet. Here, let me get in Ryuji's seat.
Here we go. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we in Ryuji's seat?
No, I cannot move everything around because all this does, it just brings up the picture. Like, it didn't change a scene or anything, so.
Yeah. So we'll just have story time here at the buffet, everyone.
Yeah, it'll be great. Perfect. So we'll go back to this, but yeah, there's so many things here, and then you've got a list too.
I got mine too.
But I wanted to bring up the nonsensical notes since that was a preamble to so many of the things that are on here.
Oh, this is it. The painting I wanted to see in person.
This is a strong drink. I'm okay, everyone.
Yeah, trust me, Metric, that's on the list. We will get to that.
This one?
What is with his pants? What is with the back of his pants?
I think that's I think he's wearing leather pants. I think that's the sheen.
My question still stands if they're leather pants.
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it.
On sounds like she's doing our art Mad Libs game. I know I've told this story before, but for those of you who haven't heard it, because it's very appropriate here at the Art Museum, when I was in college, we got free tickets as students to go to Cleveland's Art Museum. That's where my college was.
Oh, Santroka's here. Drink water again. Thank you, Santroka.
So we would go, and I did theater, and naturally as part of like doing theater, we had improv classes and did stuff like that. But we were going, and we're not art people. But we're like, this feels like it's free. It's like it gets us downtown-ish, and let's do this. And there were other students from our school, definitely on a date, and this guy was just trying so hard to impress his date of like, this artwork is the blood, like kind of like what Anna's doing, but like less genuine. Yeah. And we quickly picked up on it. So my friends and I, we kind of got into a group, and we were just following like one painting behind them, and then we would play Art Mad Libs. And Art Mad Libs is you describe something obvious about the painting and that it symbolizes the inexorability of death. So like, let's look at this painting. Like if I'm looking at this painting, it's like, I like how the use of the varying colors in the color palette show distinction, but it's really symbolic of the inexorability of death because it's sunset. And then you do that, and then you move on to the next one. Mount Fuji shows this majestic nature as it's pointing to heaven, but is really symbolic of the inexorability of death. And then you move on. And we were doing it loud enough so they could hear it. And after about 6 paintings, the girl's like, what is going... Wait a minute. It clicked. The dots were connected. It's like, that's exactly what you're doing. And we just kept following them the whole time. And
you ruined his meet cute.
What? His what?
His meet cute.
Meet cute.
Yeah. That's like the term for like for like movies and films and whatever stuff, like the cute situation in which like
with 2 E's.
Yes.
I'm like what? Like I'm thinking, okay.
Not like beef.
Okay. This is my cute meat. Quit cock blocking me. That makes so much more sense. I wish my life had subtitles. I really do.
It's very. Yeah, like you had literally like the definition of a meet cute. So oh my god, that's very funny.
See, Joe got it. I spilled beef. See, all of the men in chat have been like, they're like, yeah, beef, meat, mmm. And Liz being the voice of reason.
I'm glad Liz was with me. Yeah, huh?
Something wrong?
Yeah, it's your fucking painting.
Don't mind me.
He's like, my leather pants like rode up and I can't unstick them, so.
There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Let's come look at others.
Hey!
Hey, doesn't this have your signature on it? No, what? I mean, it looks like... No? Okay.
That old lady totally elbowed me. Thanks to that, I remember now.
That's where it's like the opposite of what happened to you in the plane.
Oh, yeah!
you get elbowed in the head and forget things.
So when I was flying down...
The Flash, thank you so much for the 34 months! Okay, so anyways.
So I'm flying down. Uneventful flight. I'm about to get off the plane, and the woman seated directly behind me is getting her suitcase out of the overhead bin, and it falls, and it just gets me in the back of the head. Not hard, but it was enough to be jostled. And she's like, oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Are you okay? And I'm like, oh, no, it's fine. I have plenty of brain cells. I just forgot, like, something not important, like high school history. And she laughed. Her husband laughed. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that'd be wild. It'd be like, when Canada won the Civil War again, right? And the joke being, I forgot high school history. Nothing. Nothing from the husband. Nothing from her. Like, I don't think that's right. Like, have a good day. And then I just got off the plane. Like, I hope I never see you again.
You're a story they are telling from a very different perspective at this point, and
they're not teaching these kids anything in school.
God, I love it.
Hey, Flash.
Well, let me get to it.
Yes, please do.
It's about a post online.
When this old lady elbowed me, it reminded me to look at my phone.
Yeah, like, what is this? Why are you holding your phone? He's holding his phone like this. What is this?
Maybe he has carpal tunnel.
Like, hold it like this. He's like, it's like he dropped it in the toilet. And
look at my phone. Look at my toilet phone.
It's like I gotta put this in a bag of rice or something.
Anyways.
Did you hear that VA direction?
This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it.
Hey, Ryuji read something and remember. He retained.
His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of
Maybe that's what the tight
plagiarism,
leather pants are about. If you want cotton, you gotta earn it.
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
He says with a big smile on his face.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
Yes, Flash, I've done at least 2 great vegetables
In
tonight.
that case,
More to
it's
come.
possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same.
Oh my god, the cat hasn't had the brain cell either!
A man like that doing
That's why
such
they
a
can't
thing?
be protagonist. They can't be the protagonists.
Yeah, seriously.
I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this.
Let's go talk to the shadow.
Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
Oh, that sounds like a worse idea.
And how are we gonna?
Oh, you're literally the kids from my dreams. It's weird.
Yeah!
Mementos?
Weren't you wearing like some stupid costumes and
Yeah, something.
your,
I was like,
red spandex?
if we're supposed to be like relying on the fact that the things that happen there don't actually like can't be connected back to us in real life, don't go talk to him in real life.
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Dear fucking lord.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Yes! Yes!
I know, right? This all fits way too well.
I was asking a leading question. I already knew what the answer was. Look how smart I am.
Ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
He says with glee.
Well, yeah, but...
Where are we having this conversation?
You're having it in Shibuya above the train station.
My point being, like, are there other people around?
Well,
like,
I don't
see them, but I don't know what's on this side of the hallway.
Well, I just realized, I was about to say I don't see their shadows moving, but the sun is over there.
Yeah, I was like, are
yeah,
the shadows
yeah.
not the right
Is
way?
it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info and the address to his sensei's atelier.
See, again,
Not a shack.
it's,
It's
yeah.
an atelier.
He said
This isn't
he
my
lives
dorm room.
there.
This is my atelier. This isn't my parents' basement. This is my atelier.
God.
Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Sheboygan.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
She's like, I just ate a bunch of ramen. That's too much salt and carbs.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Do I actually get to do something with my night? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, he's sitting.
All right, let's try it anyway.
Yeah. Of course I'm gonna try anyways. I'm just gonna get mad at it when it doesn't let me.
Yeah. Because I occasionally can be wrong and misremember things that happen.
Like being able to fuse out of my compendium.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let's check out the TV for. Oh, I can't. I have to do the downstairs
Yeah,
TV.
the downstairs TV.
The upstairs TV isn't good enough, I guess.
It's raining. We need to check the TV. Who's going to be on the midnight channel?
All right, the allergy relief pack. A calming mask and a bunch of so many eye
You
drops.
can get 20 wide eye drops, but that's not all. What a
Gosh.
steal!
And a cosmic-
Cosmic Cure gift.
Aroma machine.
Omnivitamin. That's the Greek letter for Omni.
All right, which one do I get, expert?
I would get the gifts because you can give gifts to confidants to boost up their.
Oh, that was the symbol for gifts to like give
Yeah.
to. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's useful. Like if you don't want to waste time like hanging out with them and like if it's like,
If I just want to buy their affection.
yeah, like
Perfect.
real friends.
All right, got it. Nailed it. I could cure my allergies, or I could buy you presents. So.
It's like, well, I mean, what an American problem. Do I buy for healthcare or gifts?
Oh God, too real. I feel like a joke just happened. Santroka! Thank you so much! Oh my God! Oh, that's so much! That's so much. The words got hard. Everything's fine. That's so
Like
many
beans.
months. Like beans.
Like
Like
beans.
strictly hard
Like
beans.
beans.
Santroka, thank you very, very much for that resub.
Metric, fun fact, if I sounded like the Smash announcer, the VA who does the Smash announcer is Joker's VA.
Oh, he's like, is me.
Yeah, no.
Surprise.
Surprise, I'm actually a very famous voice actor. Yeah.
Isn't there... Listen the fucker... If you're talking about the... I don't even want to say that. Never mind. If you're talking about the Carl thing, that's
It's fine.
in progress.
It's fine. Everything's finalist.
Yeah, if you're talking about something else, I have no idea what you mean. Alright.
Well then.
Wait for that to arrive. Okay, please let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave.
Hey,
No!
Okay, you know what, though? It did stop raining. It's just cloudy now. So you wouldn't have gotten
The weather changed over the course of the day? That's unrealistic. Alright, so... should I do more coffee? Should I study?
Yeah, I would do either like check your plant first because that's always a free action, or
Crying, just like
study,
crying.
crying.
Crying is always a free action.
Yeah, cry. You can cry for a free action.
nice.
Okay.
I'd study because knowledge.
Is power!
Knowledge is power. It helps your grades, and there are certain confidants that require
What do you
a
wanna
certain
do?
level.
For
of
you to
knowledge.
not be a dumbass.
Yeah. Actually, some of your friends have standards. Believe it or not.
Alright, fair.
Hey, hey.
I like that you got a chair for the cat
Yeah.
at a booth.
Yeah, I don't know why they're sitting there instead of, like, anywhere in this booth, but, like, that's fine.
I guess they had to be in the shot.
Yeah.
It's like if they put the camera over here, there's nothing. There's nothing.
You could just be hanging over the back of
Yeah,
this.
you could. Would that be too crowded? Like, would the shot be unbalanced?
I mean, sure, probably, but, like, you have to find the balance between the composition of the shot and what makes sense from a realistic thing. It's like right now we're like, why would pull a fucking chair over for the goddamn cat? So it's like we've already lost the intent here because we're distracted by that.
That's true. Speaking of balance, that reminds me of a story that's on my phone.
Okay.
So, I was driving to the daycare where my daughter is at to pick her up after I got my haircut, which you can see now. It's nice and pretty. I want to be pretty for the camera. And there were multiple ways to leave the city, like the small town where I was getting my hair.
See, Sassy gets it. This was part of my job for like 8 months.
Yeah.
Was doing that kind of shit. Oh no.
Okay, let's get
Oh,
started.
it's this guy. Okay, it's not chalk throwing.
Yeah,
man.
not chalk throwing man yet. You don't know if he throws chalk, but
That's true.
yeah, it might just be a thing teachers do in
Yeah.
Japan. So anyway, there were multiple ways for me to leave, and I was just gonna go the direct route, like to the daycare. And the minute that I pulled onto the main street, I realized another school was letting out. So it was just it's one way both directions.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm like,
You're gonna be here forever.
I'm here forever, and I'm just sitting here. I'm like, why on God's green earth did I not think about this? I could have easily turned. So I'm stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even worse because they're doing construction on this, right? I'm like, great. So they're like probably narrowing it down to a single lane with the slow stop guide. And I'm just sitting here like, fuck. And I see a high schooler riding his bike just down the sidewalk. I'm like, this fucker's going faster than I am. That's not fair. And he's getting up to the construction site, and he's not slowing down. And then there's even there's some debris on the sidewalk because, they're ripping up parts of the road and repaving it. Not like super high. There were no orange cones, but it was clearly like there's a very just rope. There's something there. And I'm just watching him. I'm like, well, what are you going to do now, smarty? Because I'm just so bitter being in the car, stuck in traffic. And he starts speeding up. I'm like, is he trying to jump that? I'm like, this kid's going to eat it. And he jumps over the debris. And I'm waiting for him to crash. And he actually cleared it.
Oh, wow.
Until he landed in the freshly poured concrete of the sidewalk. The bike stopped moving. His momentum kept going. And he just flipped over, splattered in the freshly laid concrete, and then got up dripping in a wet concrete all over his clothes and his bike, and just started walking it home. And I'm sitting here like... Oh, I bet those construction people don't even know that happened. So this is going to settle with a human body print and a bike just in this sidewalk now.
Oh my god.
I haven't driven back because I want to see if there's just like a
there.
Oh
my god.
And usually I don't advocate for violence against high schoolers, but there was instant karma there.
There a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, like there's a construction site. Just
God. I know what's funny is I'm sure there's been construction there for a little while, so he's probably been doing that for a couple of days, and the idea that the situation had changed had not occurred yet.
Yeah, the high school problem solving part of the frontal lobe just wasn't fully developed yet.
Not quite there. My glass is empty.
My glass is also empty.
Should we take a quick break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
And then we'll see what this fucker wants. This weird swooshy hair.
I can't do that because I got my hair cut.
Anyways, everybody get up, stretch your legs, grab yourself some water, maybe another fantastic beverage, a snack. I don't know. I'm not your boss or your mom. Do whatever makes sense. We'll be back in a few minutes. Ashley, that is absolutely fair. I have said that to other people when they're like, "Oh, we should work together," and I'm like, "Okay, but there's this gen and then there's work gen."
What? There's two. There's Jen. Are you saying you have different persona?
I'm gonna stab you. That gen exists across the spectrum. But it's like there is a different kind of gen that happens. Like you worked under me for RTX a little bit. You have seen that there is a very different work mode gen who's trying to organize and get shit done.
Now, admittedly,
you didn't have to do it a lot.
Yeah, admittedly, me working at RTX with Jen and Jackie being my superiors, I hardly saw you.
Yeah,
because I was off.
You specifically were in your own. You had a special assignment. But you had to witness how we were.
Oh, I did. I absolutely did. There was only one time in 3 years where I actually had to bring a problem to you.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything I did. It was just something I was made aware of, and they needed to know.
Yeah.
And I could I could see the already joyless eyes die even more. And Jen, when she saw the look on my face as I was approaching,
I was like, James is actually coming to me for something. This is not good. Yeah. Stabby energy. Jen is omnipotent. I'd like to think so, but yeah, no. Boss Jen, very different. So it's completely fair. It's also fair for somebody to be like, I'm sure you're also great as a boss, but I don't want to like have to worry about that being a different dynamic. That's also totally valid. One of the things that if I like that right now, like I am my own boss for the most part, and then the only other place where I work and I have bosses, we're also like more, we treat each other more like as colleagues of everything. And they're, whenever we need to have like a boss conversation, they're always like weird about it. They're like, I don't want to like tell you what to do. I was like, you pay me to do stuff for you. Mm-hmm. Please tell me what to do. Because there was like,
do you use that tone with them?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's why I think we all get to get along so well.
You become bobblehead Jen. Tell me what to do.
Yeah. Because like I know how to do a lot of the things at the company at this point, and like I have all the security codes. I'm going in there and doing stuff by myself, like while they're off at a convention. There's a huge amount of trust that's already there, and it's great. And they know that like my skill set means like there's a lot of like very advanced things that I can do. So there was a project they wanted to have be done, and like it is just like it's not a fun thing. It's just like, this needs to be done, but it sucks and no one wants to do it. And that's why we haven't done it yet. And so I made a comment, I was like, do you want me to start on this while you guys are gone? And Greg's like, it would be helpful, but like, I don't want to like, it's like, I want to like tell you to like, I don't want to make it your problem. I was like, I'm your employee.
Yeah. You're paying me.
You're paying me for it to be my problem. I was like, I fully get this is not like a fun or glamorous thing or whatever, and you can do it just as well as I can do it. But here's the thing: I was like, everything I know how to do is something you know how to do. There are things you can do that I can't. Like, I can't access your financials and like all of this stuff. Like, there are things that you have to do
not
for
yet.
the company that like, yeah, right. I was like, there are things that you have to do that you are responsible for that I cannot, should not, whatever. So it's like, so you can give me the other stuff to do. Like, I will do the updates to this documentation or whatever because it needs to get done and it's something I can actually take. So, like, yes, do that. And he's like, logically, I know this. And I'm like, end of sentence, give me the paper.
Give.
So, I really like the dynamic that we have because they have enough of a respect for me that they're like, asking you to do this feels like a waste of your time and your talents. And I was like, and I agree, but also it needs to be done. It's a waste of your time and talents too. Someone has to do it.
Right. Well, and they're also paying you.
Exactly.
So they're wasting their money paying you to...
Exactly. I was like, you can do it. It's like the whole thing is like, I could do it, or I could pay someone else to do it. Whose time, like, how much of my time is this worth?
Right.
Versus the, yeah, so, I do really like the dynamic we have here because, at that place, because we can do the okay, like, and have like these conversations and also be like sarcastic about it, and it's great.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little tense when I saw this because I know what this means when like a superior's about to talk to you. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Yeah, Sassy. I don't even know how you begin to do that. I feel like it would be weird to have to. So Sassy works with Lil Mom at this point.
Yeah.
She can't call her mom at work.
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. Sassy, do you call her mom or do you call her her first name and you die a little on the inside?
Yeah. Ashley saying my boss, despite telling me we're not friends, still gets weird about asking me to do things. He gets all sheepish about it. I'm like, spit it out. I'm a busy sack of bees. And I'm getting agitated. I'm a busy sack of bees. I love this.
Well,
it's very good.
And we have confirmation Sassy dies a little on the inside.
Yep. Yeah. For sure. Good stuff. Good stuff.
You know what's great stuff? This wasn't a great vegetables joke.
Okay.
I didn't put it out there. Now, Sassy might get behind me on this. Banana definitely will. Everyone else, please do not judge my parenting. I'm just prefacing that right now. We watch a lot of educational videos on YouTube because my daughters love dinosaurs. It is their favorite thing, and we found some good YouTube channels that have dinosaur-themed stuff. And like most YouTube videos, at the end is like and subscribe to get more. My Justin oldest daughter, whenever she's done with something, like if she's like using her stencils or playing with her Play-Doh, she will look to me and go, well, that's it for the Play-Doh today. Like and subscribe and see you next time, and then just walks away. And I die a little on the inside because I feel like I'm a terrible parent because she has no idea what like and subscribe means. But we also like our dinosaur videos, and I'm certainly not going to teach her about dinosaurs. I'm gonna let experts on YouTube. Yeah. I'm
gonna start ending conversations this way. Like when I'm done, I was like, when I feel like it's concluded, I'll be like, all right, like and subscribe, and then just walk away.
No. I'm terrified. Like they don't have to do it in kindergarten, fortunately, but like I don't know if they do it in first grade, but if they have like school assemblies and like sometimes they have like kids like read statements or like this is what I prepared on the Louisiana Purchase, and like it's like and subscribe, find me just a middle, just an oldest daughter. She already has the name, she already has the branding. I have been doing her work to brand her online.
Gotta start early. You gotta establish that identity so you own the IP. So oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna. I need to write it down in my phone so I remember to do this. I want to do this at work. So when I have a conversation, not having told them about any of this. Okay. And just be like, all right, cool, like and subscribe, and walk away, and see how long it takes Meredith to go, I'm sorry, what?
Liz, I may have already. I have all the just the middle domains. Just the middle noun, just the middle adjective.
But now how will she get her own Twitter nemesis who's upset that she took her name?
I am her Twitter nemesis. Oh, you think I'm going to give you your Twitter account? No.
You're squatting on all of her social media identities. Yes. Wow.
Yeah. New age tactics for new age parents.
Oh, God.
Anyway, how's Mariki doing?
Oh, yeah. Whatever. Oh, no. I have to pay attention. Hold on.
You can go through the log, remember?
No, I have to pay attention.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, that's the placebo effect. What? This has to be a real word, though. I need it. Will you look it up? I gotta know.
No, like here, I'm gonna do the shit work that you're too good to do.
Wow.
Well, it's just like what we're talking about, you know.
I was like, you think I'm gonna pay you, or I pay you in friendship?
You do, and you know what? That is invaluable.
Negative. It's worthless.
There's no amount of value I can put on this. It's worthless.
It's delegating. Yes, thank you, Ashley. I like that everyone is constantly impressed that I have the brain cell, which I guess fair now that I phrased it like that.
Nice going.
All right, here we go. The Spasiba effect. The Spasiba effect is a popular phrase coined by the Persona 5 game as a choice. Yeah, it's a totally made-up word, everyone.
Okay.
And in fact, when you Google it, it's just people like, "Hey, is this a real thing or is this just a Persona thing?"
Fucking incredible.
And now it's in my search history forever. I don't know what Google's gonna do with that, but it can't show me more Persona.
Look, my search history between D&D, games like this, games like Nonary, like all of these things, is like my search history is just a buck wild time.
Yeah. Yeah, goodness. No, what really hurt my search history, a mutual friend of ours, who I am not going to name, sent us something that...
I was like, I need to know. If I waited for the rest of the story, I would have been able to put this together.
Yeah, you would have been. A friend of ours wanted to show us what they were going to wear to the Ren Fair, or something they wanted to buy for the Ren Fair. Sent us the link. The image looked fine. The webpage, totally legitimate business, but the other things on that website completely ruined all ad-generating programs. And I was seeing things on my computer that I'm like, I'm so glad my wife is not here. Like, walk by, it's like, oh, is this what I can expect for Christmas? That's a terrible impression of my wife. She's lovely, and I hope she is having a wonderful time this weekend.
I hope she's asleep by now.
I hope so, too.
Speaking of,
Are you meditating?
I was trying to like pick like a thing to talk about. We talked earlier about like the brain jiggle.
Yeah, brain
thing.
jiggle. Yeah.
The other thing that was mildly related to that we didn't talk about that I feel like is also related to like your mind affecting things or whatever.
Yeah.
Is we were having a conversation today, and I went on an emotional roller coaster.
You did go on an emotional roller coaster.
That I couldn't fully convey because it was just a series of thoughts that I had to go through a series of conclusions before I got to the end, and I was like, none of this is relevant to anybody else. You just know where I ended up. And you brought up the question of like, okay, if your emotions were an actual amusement park roller coaster, what would it be? I decided I was the spinning teacups.
Mm-hmm.
It's buck wild, you don't actually get anywhere, and you feel a little nauseous when it's all over.
You know who does not like the spinning teacups? Just a youngest daughter.
Oh, yeah?
So we went to Dollywood over fall break.
Okay.
And it was their first time staying in like a bona fide hotel, which they absolutely love. But they wanted to go on the teacups. My wife does not do well on spinny rides. So I was like, I'll go with the girls. So I'm standing in line with them. They're so excited. They're like seeing the people go around. And we sit down, and it's like the more you turn the wheel, the more you spin. Yeah. Justin, the oldest daughter, her curly hair waving everywhere.
Did she spin opposite? Like you're supposed
Yes.
to? Or okay, I was like, is that why Just Youngest didn't do well?
Yeah.
It's like, because going the same way is awful.
Yeah, no, going the opposite way. Spinning, she's having a great time. I'm having a great time. Just a little daughter, youngest daughter, was having a good time. And then, like, I'm starting to, like, then her arms came down.
Oh, no.
And she started doing this. And then she just put her head on my lap.
Oh,
and it's just laying down. And I could see, like, I'm trying to, like, spot my wife as all this is going on. I spot her. She spots me in the look of where you're missing a head.
Yeah. And you go.
And it's like, and then I'm trying to figure out how to do the hand gesture of not like pointing straight down on my lap, but I'm just doing.
That might be worse.
Yeah, and I had to like sling her over my shoulder to just take her off the ride. She was just like arms just like gone.
Womp womp. Anyways, what would your emotional roller coaster be?
I was thinking about it. I think my emotional roller coaster would be the ride that's behind the ride you think you're in line for. Like, you get in line, like, oh, that looks fun. Like, this is going to be enjoyable and something that's totally expected. And you're waiting in line, like, man, fuck, this is a long line. And then you realize, like, the path is going away from the ride. Wait, where are we going? Yeah. And then it might be a fun ride, but it's not what you expected.
Yeah, but you already are committed to the line. You got that sunk cost fallacy going on at that point.
Yeah. We'll say pirate ship.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he's not here to defend himself. I feel like Jeff's would probably be, there's the ride that's just, like, the U-shaped track where it's like it pulls you up back, like backwards and just like launches you one direction.
It's not like the one where like you're in the harness and they just pull you up like and they
not like the slingshot thing, but
okay.
the one where it's like actually on a rail and it's like okay, like you're just gonna like pull up and then it just fucking launches you, just go like straight up and do like a corkscrew and then come back down. Yeah. You end exactly where you started.
Yeah. I take it back. I think my ride would be a wooden roller coaster. It's like one of those ones that's like you feel every bump. You're like, man, this thing has seen some shit.
It's rickety and kind of unstable.
Yeah, and you realize like, man, this has seen some shit in its day.
It's like I know it's probably fine, but at some point it won't be.
Yeah.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't anything.
Don't talk about it on the crowded train.
The train is the fastest way to go.
Oh my
Plus,
God.
we can bring pets
I am
in
just
here.
surprised these three kids are not horrified that none of these people have faces. That's not normal.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet. We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master.
Nope.
I'm gonna pry open one of these doors and just yeet my bag into the abyss.
Oh, kitty!
Uh-oh. Now are you gonna accept your role as a cat for the time being because there's a small child?
Yeah, the important thing of being a phantom thief is yes-anding.
Yeah, exactly. Let's bust out those improv skills, Morgana.
And scene.
Shoot. Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
Yeah.
because you don't know how to fucking shut your
know,
yap.
I like how this kid can hear a cat meowing, but not Ryuji going, Phantom Thieves!
Jesus. It's a stuffed animal. Because this feels weird, that's just patently untrue. Like,
Yeah, don't gaslight the kid.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
Bop it! Twist it!
Turn it!
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Oh, you can't, you're gonna ruin it. Oh god.
Again.
Yeah, again!
There is one correct answer.
You mean as far as the game is concerned, or as far as us as people that exist?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah!
It's so funny.
no.
I want to hear it again.
Yes, the kid wants to hear it again.
Oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
I was better than on my leg, which is what I thought happened.
Oh, seriously?
Oh, is Ryuji a sympathy puker?
The next stop is Shibuya.
Mm.
Doors will open on the left side.
We're about to find out.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
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 Oh.
That was a good SNL skit.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Hi, Leo.
Which line do we got to transfer to?
Leo!
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest
Oh,
station.
gross.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way?
Like peasants?
The thief takes the train and then walks
Again.
to their destination.
Yeah, are you serious? Yes, indeed.
Stop your complaining.
God.
It's supposedly a shack. But
Atelier.
this is the neighborhood he lives in.
Atelier
Because it
on...
looks like the fastest
He also, it's a shack atelier. He's used both words for
Shack-Atelier.
it.
Yeah, Shack-Atelier. I think that's a new JRPG coming out. Play Shack-Atelier 3.
Oh no, I do have to actually fucking walk. I'm gonna get fucking lost. Well, this looks like up, so
Let's go.
I'll... Okay. Oh, he went that way, so do I go this way? Or is that just him just getting a little bit... I mean, these also look like stairs, but they're blocked off.
Yeah, I think this would be one of those times where reading Japanese would be really helpful.
Yeah. Chips, where
Okay, you see a little map? I
Yeah.
want you to go there.
the stairs that
Where the arrow is?
Well, I mean, there was an arrow on the other end too.
That's fair.
I saw these stairs, but I just was like,
Try going down the stairs.
why would I go down to get to the?
Uh-huh.
Anyways.
You know, some subways actually go above ground. They just become upways.
Yeah, I was like, that's not a subway! Anyways, I get to, okay, well now I can just follow the fucking exclamation point.
Central Street! So, the joke about the, Shack-Atelier game, there actually is a very popular JRPG called Atelier Rising, or something like that.
Oh.
Former Olympian.
I don't know if it'd be a game for you, but it is an alchemy-based game where the
Okay.
point of the game is, I mean, there's some combat, but it's mostly like going around finding ingredients and trying to perfect potions.
Okay.
So like
Alright.
you collect some simple ingredients, you make something, and then that thing becomes something that you add to something else, and like you progress down the alchemy tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. That sounds dope.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah, Pathos. Yeah, there are a bunch of Atelier games. Yeah.
Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament.
This guy's face looks like if Droopy Dog was angry.
Shujin Academy.
Well, the Shujin Academy seems doubtful. Man, I think foul play is involved here.
Perhaps I'll have someone look.
I'll get someone to look into it.
Just in
Maybe
case.
Scooby-Doo. He'll look into it. Please don't sue me, Hanna-Barbera.
Oh.
Is that it?
Okay.
I like how it looks just like this riveted metal together.
Yeah.
We're at the right address.
I mean, this is kind of shacky. Like, it's still large, but it is more shacky than I expected it to be.
Large. It is an atelier shack.
Yeah, it is
a shack atelier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sometimes switch to European, put the adjective after the noun.
The door plate does say Madarame.
Yeah.
Wow, this famous artist who gets like mobbed places just straight up puts his name on the nameplate.
No.
All right.
Yeah, Flash. I do like city building
you ring the
games.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Oh my god, we're all being rude.
Do you think like the other houses in the neighborhood are like their HOA is very upset at this house? I mean, like, it's just riveted metal.
It really does look like that.
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
Change your tune real fast.
Do live here.
Oh god.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna let a young lady show up at a house full of who knows who for a mysterious art modeling project without some kind of chaperone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're here.
Hey,
So.
sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask.
Okay, you can't do that. Well, he could just close the door. This is not...
Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing?
And you can't do it in Madarame's house! Oh
Well, technically, he's outside of Madarama's
Holy
house.
shit.
Are you serious?
Which answer to this question makes you not throw us out?
But technically, you can't. You're not in. You can't.
I'm...
E.T. phone home. Elliot.
Fun fact, I've never actually seen E.T.
Oh wow.
I've never
we're
actually
not gonna,
seen
We're not
it.
going to change that this week.
Yeah.
We read about it online.
This?
This is an evil character laugh that's happening right here.
I learned from Papa.
Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse?
Okay, impossible. See, you went with a very extreme, very strict word there. That's not...
Impossible implies that, to your knowledge.
Yeah, this is not good.
He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence.
He invites
it's
small
charity.
little black parts of the eyes into his home, because that's what he collects, like Buffalo
Oh,
Bill.
God.
And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
Oh, and you are infallible. Perfect, yes.
Mm-hmm. He's an artist. They're infallible.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was very convincing.
Matt Mercer, your voice betrays you.
I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
I feel like people don't rue enough. I miss a good ruing, you know?
It's a really good base
You
for
really
soups.
think that?
Yeah, it is. A little too much butter, but you know. Ooh.
Awkward.
What's the matter? I heard you yelling.
We're just practicing our monologues.
Yes, and.
These people are slandering you with baseless
Oh,
rumors.
he's just saying it. All right, cool. Good.
Forgive them, Yusuke.
Weird. Not
They
what I
must have heard
expected.
some bad rumors and came in worried for their friend's safety.
Yes.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now,
Come have this yelling argument in my basement.
Yeah. Yusuke, come back and find my fine belt, please.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that
neck is
inspired me to
very
become
long.
an artist.
She comes from a specific, like older tribe of Japanese, like in the Northern Islands, where they were giraffe people.
So
They were able to get the higher leaves. Oh.
Oh my
I don't know all
god.
this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
Is she in Persona 4 or is it unfinished?
Yukiko, what are you doing in the painting? I thought we rescued you from the painting.
It's like Luigi's Mansion, but like... Oh
When
god.
I first
It's like
saw
It's Persona
the
4
same
if it met
powerful emotion as when I saw this
not Link Between Worlds. Was it Link Between?
Link Between Worlds is the one that had
The painting-
Hilda and...
The paintings.
Oh!
Yeah, with
Yeah,
Hilda.
I feel like that was the one with paintings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Link Between Worlds and Link to the Past.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
were like, I don't want to say they're almost identical, but like everything's
Yeah.
in the same place.
Pretty much, yeah.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this.
You pursued her in the fucking subway.
And
And the
believe
regular
drawing
subway,
you
too.
Will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer.
Still have not talked about compensation.
Yeah, I was like, what is the offer? Is the offer just let me paint you? Like, what's up?
I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today.
With what?
I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in
Yes,
Mementos is a
paint me
different
like one of your
person.
French waifus.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target too.
Oh, we're just gonna haphazardly say something and our phones are gonna go, oh, okay, and just put us in a
In we
place.
go!
How's the metanav?
Again, it's like, Jen, you say it, and the game knows, like, oh.
I mean, that's how it happened the first time.
It really is.
So...
Which baffles me, because I feel like Atlas like has their finger on you of like, I know exactly what she's going to say. We keep making these games so she doesn't like them.
They don't have the brain cell because I have it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
So, like, name, problem, and location. That's what we had, because we had... because before it was Kamoshida, I don't remember the third one, and then Castle. Like,
Castle. King.
So, what was it?
King.
King,
He thought
yeah.
himself as king of the castle.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
Why are you that shocked? That's why we came here! That was the whole reason!
Yeah!
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack
Okay, alright.
under his
A
palace.
Atelier.
Yeah.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought
Again,
the school
like you're
was his castle?
recapping. They knew. Atlas knew.
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
It's a bit sudden though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No?
Then what about prison?
Okay, what do I think it's gonna be?
What do you think it's gonna be?
I mean, Atelier would be funny, but it's not it. I mean, if he's stealing everybody's works, like, factory could make sense.
AI. What? Yeah, Ashley, I know what parts stood out about the castle.
I don't know.
Ah, what a pain.
What a pain. Word fast.
Yeah.
A warehouse and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
I mean, yeah, like farming for stuff like
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
That's it. We've tried for 5 seconds. Let's go get ramen,
We've
guys.
tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
A building that's related to
I mean, you could call it a studio, but like that would also make
There,
sense.
what would it be?
Museum? Oh, museum.
Michael's.
Joanne's. Jerry's Artorama. That's a place around here.
Okay.
Before you're like,
I-
what?
No, I put it together. Yeah. I have more brain cells than supporting
Hey,
cast.
when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Perfect.
didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by
Am
a
I the speech bubble, Ashley? That's weird.
Probably would have figured it out.
Oh yeah, no, it looks like you've got the little white one is specifically.
Wait, which? Okay, it's this side.
Yeah.
Carl, there's your sprites.
No, we'll get a better one when this is done. I'll do the same setup I did for
Carl,
mine.
I can only do so much with this.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Is this subtle to you? There's spotlights?
Look.
The building is made of gold. It was riveted together corrugated metal
Seriously,
before.
some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.
I'm really worried about the foundations of this building to support a structure that high.
Yep. Jamf is here! She likes your tiara.
Oh, hi, Jam. I thought you were asleep, but hello. I love you.
Hi.
It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world formed by a mind twisted by desire. Remember Kamoshida's castle?
How could we forget?
Well, here's the thing is we very clearly remember, but we'll still ask all the same stupid, inane fucking questions the whole time.
You know. I mean, that was like
Madarame's
2
artwork is
in-game
on
weeks
display
ago.
at museums in reality
Yeah.
too, though.
I swore loudly, and then I was like, hold on, I need to make sure Jamf the children away.
Yeah, they should be asleep.
Yeah, I was like, hold on, I'm gonna try to be good.
Yeah,
If
no,
I
they,
need
they
to
should
be.
they should be asleep.
His exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I don't have a good answer for that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Jamf has her headphones on.
Oh,
Okay, good.
Yeah,
So I was like,
Worried about the kids and my mother-in-law.
yeah, oh, also that, yeah.
Just a middle mother-in-law. Jamamala. Sounds like a just a Jamamala.
Jam. I mean, like, mother-in-law's usually, like, Mill. So, Jamil.
Jamil. I'm there. Jamil.
Jamil definitely works better spelled out than it does pronounced. Now it just sounds
Yeah.
like I'm, like, poorly pronouncing Jamil or something like that.
Right.
It's okay, Sassy. I don't know if this makes you feel any better or worse. I've noticed I've stopped caring if I say fuck when I'm on the phone with Mom. I certainly don't say it with the same frequency I do literally everywhere else. But something happened. She asked me a question. I went, who the fuck knows? And I went, oh, I didn't even hesitate.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think there was a time, like, in college, I was, like, I would throw out, like weather balloons to see, like, what the response would be. Yeah, like, I was in college talking to my parents, and, like, on the phone, I would just say something like, yeah, like, I don't know, like, why he's doing shit like this. And just, like, I deliberately said it, and, like, waited.
Waited to hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I think almost every word has been fine. It's like, low Mom for a while. I was like, that one, like, F word, like, yeah. Shit and everything, like, that was fine for, that's been fine for a while. But yeah, F-bomb for even, until relatively recently was still like, maybe not with low Mom.
Jeff, I know my mom. I know just the middle mom.
Yeah. There's a difference between knowing that they also will do it and then being comfortable doing it in front of them.
Exactly, yeah.
So. Just gonna move on from that.
Yep. I wasn't gonna say anything. You drew attention to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
I don't know. You've done it. You like thieves, maybe.
Yeah.
All those old man's fans were super strong and all.
Yeah, you got obliterated by an old lady elbowing you in the ribs. So.
You know what? I mean, old ladies. There's no muscle there. It's just bone.
Yeah, it's just
no-
very stabby.
Yeah. Oh, my phone was reminding me to walk.
Has nothing to do with this.
Just go pace around a little bit.
Nope. This is fine.
Man, just look at that.
Is that better, Watch? Are you happy now?
Oh yeah, no, that's the only one I still don't do, Sassy.
Oh, that's right. We still did Christmas outfits.
That's right. we'll change some outfits around a little bit. Okay. We are after 9, so we are at a point where we could talk about OGL.
Okay. I mean, D&D is part of the OGL.
Yeah. I wanna get into this as a potential topic with. I want to tell you a joke.
A joke?
A joke.
I have been preparing for this moment. My children have been warming me up with jokes, as you heard.
Why do interns make really good D&D players?
I don't know, Jen. Why do interns make such good D&D players?
Because they'll do it for the experience.
They will do it for the... That's beautiful.
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Oh, good. We get to figure out how to get inside now. This is great. Go this way. That looks like a door. It's not a door. We're gonna go this way. Oh, there's just too many cars. All right, we're not gonna go that way. Can we climb on top of the...
Yes, you can.
Perfect.
Yep.
Nailed it. Anyways, so...
Buttons.
So OGL. So, we talked about it on the last stream.
We did.
And then, like, the next day, there was an update.
The 1.2, correct?
Yeah, so we had talked about it, because they had been like, here's... Yeah, it was like, here was 1.1, we talked about 1.1, and then they're like, cool, here's our proposed 1.2.
We're looking for feedback from the community.
And they're like, we're gonna open, we're gonna open on Friday, or on the 20th, whatever it was. It's like, we're gonna open up a form for feedback. Here are the changes we're making, but here's the stuff, here's the new verbiage. And, the new verbiage was, certainly better, but still not good. And I think the most interesting, for me, the biggest... Go ahead.
It was like the original was like, here's a piece of shit on bread. Would you like to eat this? Like, no. And okay, here's a moldy pastrami sandwich. You're like, better. We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Not edible.
And, for me, I think the biggest red flag of the 1.2 was that the way they phrased it is, they said it was irrevocable, which was, a big deal. But in the same document, they changed the definition of what that meant.
Yes.
And the other big flag was that they were like, oh, the verbiage was there to be because one of their original excuses was we wanted to be able to prevent harmful, discriminatory, prevent the offensive material from being produced under this license. And so they had a clause in the 1.2 that was essentially the morality clause of we can revoke this license for anything that violates these terms, but there was no clear definition of what was bad, and so they could just decide at any point.
Right, which is also not to get super political on stream, but that's a tactic used by a particular party of people to use it as well, this is the reason why we're really doing it, but we're actually going to use a much wider breadth of it to capture a lot of different elements that was not the original intent. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yeah, especially because there were also already documented instances of them shutting down things on DM's Guild that they had deemed were inappropriate. Yeah. There was a module that somebody had released that had it wasn't explicit as in graphic, but it was it was very clear this is a lesbian couple in this thing, and and the way it was described, it got removed from DM's Guild because everything under DM's Guild has a licensing deal with Wizards, and Wizards is the one who yanked it, was no, this is too inappropriate, whatever. And also some other module I don't know if it was art or a mention of I saw references to Nipplegate as related to a module. So it's there was already kind of evidence of them using a very sweeping definition of what was bad, and it's that's not good either. And so I had been planning. I was we're going to talk about this tonight.
Yeah.
And while
I did research. Last time we talked, I was do your research, kids.
Yeah.
I did my research. And then we were out at a whiskey distillery.
Yeah, we were literally in a place called the Wizard Academy.
The Wizard Academy.
Fucking great.
And I was just flipping through my phone, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
They backed off entirely.
I did not think there was any world in... Oh, this is not where I... Oh, jump down on the side. Okay, I was just trying to get to go. I didn't think there was any world in which they were going to back off entirely. I thought at best they were going to back off, as in just ease off the pressure and wait for just... no matter how mad the internet is about a thing, the outrage, like, people get exhausted by being mad about it, and at some point they're just too tired to fight it anymore. Like, they're gonna wait a couple of months so that way no one has any energy for it, and people are already going, I'm tired of hearing about this. Just like the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. People are like, okay, well, I'm over it, so I'm done now. And it's like,
and they said bye to that.
Yes.
That's not a Backstreet Boys.
It's not, but I was just gonna move on.
Yep.
So I thought for sure that's where we were gonna end up, was like, they were just gonna wait for everything to be quiet and then push it through anyways.
Yeah.
I thought a best case scenario might end up being them actually making some changes, but we were still gonna get a new OGL. Yeah. And so when they dropped today, like, no, we're leaving it in place, and also immediately right now, 5.1 SRD is under Creative Commons. Here it is. We've published it officially. I was like, they literally can't go back from this, which is the other thing that's also driving me crazy about the internet right now. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, they already released it, so like they have committed in a way they literally cannot go back on.
Legally can't go back.
And I was fucking shocked. I thought there was no way.
I wonder, when does the D&D movie drop?
March?
March? Okay, so not like February.
No.
Okay. I wonder if the minds at Hasbro, because I think we were either talking about it on stream or off stream, they were talking about that the big wigs at like Hasbro, they understand movie. Like if this, if Thing becomes movie, Thing is good, and maybe they were wondering like if all of this, because like by the time March comes around, that's still enough time for the internet to still feel angry and spiteful, that if that jeopardizes the movie, because if people are canceling D&D Beyond subscriptions, what are they going to do to a movie where people already aren't going to movies?
Yeah.
So I wonder if...
What's the point of being able to jump onto this?
Nothing, just to distract you.
Okay, well, it's doing a great job.
I mean, you don't want it to be a too linear experience.
Yeah. Oh, no, people are... Okay, so we're going to get to what Isla said in a little bit. Do you have anything else to elaborate on?
Not particularly.
So there's a lot of things to, like, go off on here. So the first thing is, like, so Hasbro is also... I'm unclear if they already did or if it was today, laid off 1,000 people. So, like, on the one hand, like, yes, this is a distraction from that, but I don't... Oh, sorry, I was going to change outfits. I should save.
Hey, saving.
I
bet that felt great.
Me hitting my hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was super wonderful. It's... A lot of companies are laying people off, and all of it sucks and all of it's terrible, yes. I don't think them giving up on OGL is intended as a distraction.
For 1,000 people.
For 1,000 people, because, like...
10,000, maybe.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's good they're laying people off. I think the idea of being like, oh, this company laid people off, I just need to continue a boycott or whatever, like, that starts getting into a weird territory. I do think it is worth saying that, like, if you were boycotting stuff because they were doing something you didn't like, and they have reversed course, my opinion is at this point, it's like, don't go back to, like, necessarily, like, fully, because, I mean, they have violated a lot of trust of community and whatever.
Just like any relationship.
Yeah.
It needs to be built back up.
Yeah.
It's hard to build trust, it's easy to lose it, and it just takes some time.
I don't remember how far down I got before I was like, we gotta just go to,
So, Seven Sisters is the Persona 2 costumes. So Hermelion is Persona 1.
So yeah, so I don't think we got that far before, because before I was like, I'm just gonna put on Christmas stuff. Yeah. I think we did this one. I skipped over the maid.
You know, Jamf is gonna want dancewear. You know.
I know, but I still have to like, I have to see what the rest of them are.
I know. I understand.
And we skipped a lot on to get her. Okay, she's here.
Well, we had the skipped swimsuit. And
yeah.
That's a stretch goal.
Because I also like caught her up to other things, so I guess she'll be on 7. So if she's here, because I think I kept her on track.
Yeah.
So you might actually need to be
7 Sisters.
Oh, okay, yeah, I just fucked up Ryuji's. Okay, I think we're good.
Cool.
So, like, they're still sure doing some, like, awful things, but it's like, at this point, it's like, they made a decision, we went, cool, fuck you, boycott. It's like, okay, we did the good thing now.
There it is.
And so I need to see the rest of the outfits. Okay.
Persona 2.
Very, very boring. And then, like, what is this crown you got going on? Well, this is like an easy place to get in.
Hey.
Okay, good. So I feel like at this point it's like, cool. At this point, if you want to go see the movie, you can go see the movie. If you have a D&D Beyond subscription, you can do that. If you were boycotting things like Magic the Gathering, whatever, like, you can do those things. Partially because it's like, cool, you did a bad thing, I'm taking your money. You did the good thing, I'm willing to give you the money again.
Yeah.
So that way then you have something else you can do when they do something else shitty again.
Well, and I mean, like, you want to send, so it's almost kind of like parenting, like, you know, our children aren't perfect. We try really hard. I know.
What?
I know, we try really hard. But, like, if we, like we usually do...
Dislike and unsubscribe.
I know, right? We usually do negative punishment. That's when you remove something from an environment. So,
Okay.
like, you know, positive punishment is like spanking. Shouldn't do
Yeah,
that.
no.
Never do that. Negative punishment would be like you take a toy away, you go to timeout. You're removing either time or a toy away. That we give them a chance to earn it back.
Okay.
Like, this isn't an irreparable thing. And you kind of have to treat Hasbro the same way. Like,
Yeah.
like, you need to send them a message like, hey, this is great that what you did. We still don't trust you, but, like, the D&D Beyond subscription, we'll get those numbers back up just to say, like, we approve of what you've done, but we're going to be watching everything you still do with a wary eye.
Yeah.
Forgive, don't forget.
Exactly. So I think there's something to be said for that. I think it's also what's been interesting is I saw a lot of people on Twitter being like, it's like, yeah, like, this looks good, but I don't trust it. And I think there's some people who are like either like aren't reading the actual post announcement of all the stuff in the publication, or they're just like willfully not actually paying attention to what it actually is.
Or like I think it's a like under the umbrella of the first thing that they've read someone's hot take of someone's hot take of someone's hot take.
Yeah. So I think it's worth like really like repeating and like pointing out that it's like they can't undo the thing because they already published it under Creative Commons. That was part of their thing today. Creative Commons is a globally owned license run by a nonprofit. It is already in that. They cannot revoke that. They at that exact moment they no longer have control over it. They cannot take it back.
Do your research, kids.
Yeah, they cannot take it back. So because they could always go back and say something else about OGL. OGL, they released the SRD under Creative Commons. SRD and OGL are technically two separate things, but very intertwined with each other. They could always, at some point, go, you know what, yeah, we are going to revoke OGL, but OGL, because of all the things OGL covers, most of that is also under Creative Commons. So at the best, they are revoking the license you can point at.
Yes.
So it's like, if you've been pointing at OGL, just like, cool, I'm pointing at Creative Commons. Like, they cannot remove it anymore. But somebody else was like, yeah, but what if they pull the rug out from under us for one D&D? And I was like, that's a completely separate issue.
Yeah.
That is a completely separate issue because...
And something you can get angry about later.
It's like SRD, by definition, does not cover one D&D. SRD specifically covered 5th edition, specifically 5.1. It does not cover 4th edition. There are different SRDs for different editions of things.
Yep.
So it's like, that's already not under there, and OGL was for 5th edition stuff.
Yep.
One D&D can still have its own license, probably will still have its own license, SRD, descriptions, whatever.
Yeah.
That's a completely separate thing that was never part of this conversation.
Right. And I would not be surprised to see a new version for 1D&D with Hasbro playing the, all right, we'll concede the battle here, and then we'll make this a 1D&D.
Which I'm sure is like the conversations that happened in closed door meetings. Without necessarily a recognition for the fact that they are then setting it up to be a repeat of 4th edition. Of like, it's not going to do well because you have locked it down.
Right.
But that's a problem for them. That's
problem.
not a problem for us.
That's a problem for not next quarter.
Yeah. So I think what happened today that they're like, cool, we're not touching. If they had only come out and said we're not touching 1.0, I'd still be like, skeptical. The fact that part of that was, here's the release of SRD under Creative Commons. It's like, oh, they literally can't go back. Yeah. They literally can't. They cannot put that back in the box. So, like 1D&D, I fully expect will have licensing very similar to the draft of 1.2.
Yeah.
I expect it will be very similar to that. but like that's a them problem. Because I also saw something else where somebody was like talking about at one point when they were trying to, I think it was before they did 3rd edition, when people were sitting in boardrooms and in marketing meetings about like, we need to spend a bunch of money on all these research, market research projects of like, why did people stop playing D&D? Like, we need to, if we're gonna like bring this back to market, we got to figure out why they stopped to like entice them back in. And like what they spent all this money to find out was that like nobody had stopped playing it, they had just stopped buying the things from them because they weren't putting out things that people wanted. Yeah. And I think that's going to happen again for 1D&D, which was already something I had predicted before all the OGL stuff happened. I was like, they're looking at it incorrectly. And I think one of the people who's kind of in charge of D&D stuff right now has literally been on the record as saying he doesn't actually play D&D, but he plays video games like World of Warcraft or whatever, so he understands the basics of it. It's like a video game and a tabletop game are very different things. And he doesn't know that.
I would agree. I was actually just about to make a World of Warcraft analogy, though, that I can kind of see D&D being like World of Warcraft in this very specific way. You build the base game. You get millions of people playing the base game, and then they beat the base game. And then maybe they play a different character, beat the base game. If you don't get, like for an MMO, if you don't put out expansions and new areas, people are going to stop playing. Yeah. They're going to stop paying subscriptions for it. So in that specific sense, I see where they're coming from, because look at all this meat that they specifically need to either keep coming out with content or licensing other people to do it on their behalf.
Yeah.
To keep having the content so that there is a positive revenue flow, even though people are still playing the game.
Yeah, which was part of the reason that OGL became a thing to begin with, and then they've just forgotten about that.
Okay, there we go. I'm over Ryuji now.
There you go.
Oh, beans!
Here's the pile of beans. Yeah, I think the other thing is, too, it's like, I think the problem is there's the guy who looks at the analogy for World of Warcraft to a certain degree and like gets it that far and is like, oh yeah, you still have to keep putting stuff out to bring people back to it, but also isn't looking at it for the idea of like, even in World of Warcraft, that is this big, massive open world thing, there is ultimately there is a story to follow.
Yeah.
And the thing that people play D&D and other similar games for is that story cannot be a linear thing. Yeah. It's like you have people making decisions that you can't make in a video game. In like the lockstep and the logic system of a video game. It's like you might have some choices, but ultimately there is a thing that will happen.
Look at all the choices you have right now.
Yeah! And D&D doesn't function like that, and I think there's a fundamental misunderstanding, and that's why you get things like this new OGL thing, where they're like, oh yeah, well, we'll just put out this stuff, and people have to do it under these parameters. It's like, we don't have to, though. And that's why people didn't stop playing it before. They just stopped playing the shitty version you were putting out. You have to actually invest in it, but you can't because the overhead for that is insane.
It is insane. And there are so many other... There's now big competition for D&D. You have Pathfinder, I would say, is probably the biggest competitor.
Yes.
Because, again, very familiar. Some terms aren't there. Like, it's Acid Arrow, not Acid Arrow. But you have the open SRD. You know, you have Vampire the Masquerade, which is a wonderful tabletop game. You only need a D10. So go to Long Dog Dice to get your Vampire the Masquerade, and we'll even throw in 6 extra dice with your D10.
But seriously, though, while we're on this note, if you look at dice, you're like, that one's pretty, but I only need 10s because I play this, or I only play Warhammer, so I need D6s. Shoot me an email. I can make a set that's just D10s or just D6s. I can do that.
You're saying you can make a D10 for every different tribe of vampire or family of vampire?
I don't want to say that because I don't want to agree to something I don't know what I'm agreeing to. If that needs to be different symbols, no, I can't change the numbers.
Colors, maybe. Like
colors, I can do different colors.
A feel
for sure, I could do that. I didn't want to say yes and find out they're like fate dice that have different symbols on them and stuff. And I was like, I can't do that. I mean, I guess with a lot of work, I can.
A lot of work.
If you want to pay $200... $300 for a set of dice.
There you go.
Well, no, because I was thinking about it. It was like 200. I was like, no, 200 is just for the new masters, and then I have to do the work of the set. So
Pathos coming in. It's only 13 clans.
Okay, there we go.
So 13.
Ish, like Cargo ish. Yeah.
13 D10.
And fair in pointing out you can't
Carl,
scan it,
it's
but you could
Carl.
in D&D.
Carl, it's Ish, and I realize I have to talk to the camera, not to your chat over
See,
here.
it's the same problem I'm
I
not
know.
talking to you on Discord.
Yeah.
You're in the microphone.
Carl, Pathos says Ish because like 2 or 3 clans are what you would call game breaking if you let the players control that.
Oh, it's like Mario. Can I jump into it? Do I go to a pipe world? No. Do I actually go into these fucking paintings?
This is...
Great.
I need to go return some videos.
Oh, no. Crappy portrait. Incredible.
I can see it.
Let me just make sure there's nothing else to break in here. All right. Oh. Oh, I hate it.
Puts the lotion in the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, I was trying to. Okay, yeah. Oh, look into the next room? Okay, I'll go into the next room. Fucking this one.
hey, hey.
Okay, like, how many things? That. They're gonna. This is gonna do something. This looks like lasers waiting to happen.
Pew pew.
Is this?
Oh, God. Anyways, that's my rant about OGL. So I cannot believe they actually decided
This
that
is...
they were gonna Creative Commons the full thing immediately.
Yeah.
And like, it was actually a victory. Like, boycotts fucking work!
They do. Imagine when you get a group of people with a single idea to collectively form a group, or like if you union 2 groups and they make their voice heard as one entity, what they could do.
Hey, this
But
doesn't
you know,
make any sense.
I don't have that kind of forward
Madarame is
thinking.
famous for having a variety of art styles. But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's the guy!
It's
You know,
Hey, Bowl Cut.
who was shit talking Madarame?
Oh, Leo wants us to hydrate.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, you need to get more water.
I do.
Yeah, I can't believe the OGL thing fucking
I
happened.
know,
so.
and you know, it was while we were drinking whiskey.
Yeah.
Like we were celebrating.
We should drink more often.
Cheers. Let's see what other things we can cure by drinking.
Yes.
We've settled the Middle East. Done. You're welcome.
Who knew it was that simple all
Or
along?
Mazel Tov.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, Suelio, totally not a cult. There were signs all over this place that we went to today that said not a cult. There were it was advertised as not a cult.
Oh, so I did already post it in the Discord. I was me under the totally not a cult. There was a challenge coin that says it was on one side. It was definitely not a cult or totally a cult, and I want this. They didn't have it available for sale at that point, so I'm gonna scour eBay at some point. I need this coin.
Farron has a shirt that says "I'm not in a cult" over and over and over and over again. That's
like-
awesome.
I love that. So somebody being like, "Are you okay?" It's like, I feel like you're asking a lot of questions that are answered by my shirt.
Is that shirt going hard?
Yeah.
I'm not in the cult. I'm not in the cult. I'm not in the cult.
Natsuhiko Nakanohara.
I like bowl
His
cut
name's
better.
written on
That's
the plaque.
easier to say.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't get it. Why is there a painting of him in here?
I beg you to find the brain cell. There's 4 of us in here. Someone has to have it.
And more important, why is his name written under it?
Okay, so it's not we're playing Blood on the Clock Tower. Okay, it's not Ryuji. He might be a minion, but he does not.
He might be the what was that group called where they don't know the drunkard? He was the drunk. He doesn't
Yes.
know what he
Oh,
is.
the fucking drunk. God damn it.
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece? or
Okay.
the artist
Okay.
name?
Oh,
Okay.
almost there.
getting
Almost
it.
there.
This is quite the mystery.
No,
It's not though.
That's really not.
All right, let's keep looking around for now.
Oh my god, we're gonna find a painting of Matt Mercer. All right, let's see.
What are you looking for?
Let's do. I don't know what this means.
Oh, that is from Atlas's game, Catherine.
Okay.
So they,
Oh,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Fucking Igor.
Yes.
No. This is an outfit. Okay. Good. Oh, Morgana.
His nose is longer than he is.
Oh, Morgana. That's like a cute little dress. I don't know what the fuck. Your plaid hat has a lot happening. What's on my shirt? It says I heart something.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say?
I'm gonna show you what it says.
Oh no. Yeah, there he fucking
Yeah,
is.
there he is. It says rave. So it's,
Oh,
but yeah, this is the game that it comes from.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Atlas made Catherine as a proof of concept for this art design as an engine, and it turned out to be a popular game on its own.
All right.
Yeah.
It says Yusuke Kitagawa. There's no mistaking it.
That's a weird thing to put under his name. There's no mistaking it.
What do you think these paintings are?
Every student he's taken advantage of in one way or another. Matter. Yeah, this one.
I think you're right.
No.
Thanks.
Okay, On doesn't. The bracelet was like LaCroix for her. It went past. She got the essence of it.
Yeah. Such a dichotomy between Kyoko and On.
I know.
It's like
painful.
on the spectrum of Kyoko and On.
That's gonna be the new spectrum. It's like, okay, on a scale of Kyoko to On, how confident are you in this knowledge?
Yeah. So if for whatever reason we get the opportunity to interact with her VA, we can ask her like all of the characters that you've voiced, like the spectrum of On to Kyoko. Where is this new character that you're voicing? That's my Hollywood
Must have
update.
included former pupils as well. Only one remains now.
The background, I don't like the background on his, because it looks like a weird screaming face in the upper right, and like a weird, like, I don't...
Yeah. And it's really symbolic of the inexorability of death.
Fucking go get yourself some more water.
Okay.
Taking into account
Be
what
right
that
back.
I said earlier, things are getting clearer.
I was just checking my own
Oh,
good.
I thought I did that.
James, how dare. I got him again, you guys. Oh, it does kind of look like an avocado.
Keep investigating.
10
Need
minutes
something
after
to
it was
further
ripe.
Confirm our deductions.
I don't know what we're gonna investigate. I want to just bust this open. Whoa. Oh, I don't want to do that. Do that. I don't know what all these crappy portraits are. Oh, we can't go in there. Oh! Brochures! Oh my goodness. Yeah, pamphlets. Oh, it's the fucking map. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's not gonna take us to the treasure. We know this! You know what, to be fair, I don't think we had On with us when we found the first map. I'm gonna give her a pass. I'm gonna give her a pass. Metric, no. Farron, I haven't met her, but I do have a Kyoko piece of art. It's behind, I'm pointing like this because it's behind my green screen right now. That James actually got for me as a gift, but I have a Kyoko piece of art that is signed by her, which I fucking adore. We have pamphlets now.
Oh, good. For your not a cult.
For my not a cult. His palace seems pretty sketch. Did you see that?
What's that?
Ryuji said the palace seemed pretty sketch.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's an art museum.
It is an art museum.
Sketch.
Yeah.
Sketch. Anyways. There's something glowy.
Oh.
It's locked. Oh no, we only have 11 fucking lockpicks.
What are you gonna do? Unless it's binary, then you only have 4.
I got a lunar cutlass!
Moving on.
Sure.
Yep.
Great. That's what I wanted to see happen. Oh shit! There was one over here.
They hit it in the most unlikely place.
The fuck is a straw doll?
James, that's not. I don't even. Banana. In my defense, I don't know what thing that came out of my mouth was wrong.
It was one of those. I feel like it was you calling 11 4. I was like, 1, 2. It's 3.
And then 4 would be.
You have to add another digit for 4.
So it'd be 110 would be 4. Because I know 101 is 5.
My brain hurts.
When you say not even right, it's not like I'm off by 100. I might have been off by 1.
See, Banana and Pathos can't even agree, so that's not a good start.
That's not a good sign. Oh man, Banana just got banned. Weird.
At least the art in here is less horrifying than all like the busts of boobs and butts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Boobs and butts and boobs and butts.
Wait till you get to the avant-garde section of the museum.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds.
Oh, he's an AI art, bro. Madarame would absolutely...
Yeah, he's AI. He's 100% behind AI art.
He would be like, I worked so hard on creating the prompt for this.
Yes. I wrote the Python code myself.
Yeah.
My intern did.
Fuck.
These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives.
I'm sure somebody's life is pretty short then.
Mm-hmm.
Those who cannot do so have no worth living.
Oh, I said that before that.
Again, Atlas knows what you're going to say.
How many students do we think have killed themselves? I mean, we already know that he's not creating his own art. We already know this. And then, what's his butt? Matt Mercer showed us the art. It's like, this is the most famous one. Then I'm like, that doesn't look fucking done. Or she's in Persona 4 or whatever.
Yukiko.
I was like, if that's the most famous one that's eliciting all these feelings from people, I'm like, oh, that artist absolutely killed themselves. That's the whole, oh, I forgot her friend's name that jumped off the roof.
Oh.
Shizui.
Shizui.
I was like, it's like Shizui, something like that.
Banana Nana Fufui threw herself off a building. Shizui.
Threw herself off a roofie.
Well, roofie, I thought roofie has a different content.
Yeah.
That's a different type of...
Shiho!
No, Shizui Shiho.
Oh, okay, these are both the same things. Okay.
Shiho's her last
anyways,
name.
that's gonna be the equivalent for this story arc. This person who made that painting, except she did actually die.
Okay.
I'm saying it.
Do we need to put it?
No, I don't think it's gonna last long enough that it needs to be its own sticky note.
Okay.
James got to see my array of sticky notes that are on the little shelf for my monitors, and there's one that just says finger gun. There's one that says 12/7/22. Jen predicts finishing Persona 5 before Breath of the Wild releases because I'm convinced it will be pushed. There's a secret note for my D&D campaign. And then there's a less secret note about our D&D campaign.
Yep. So here's the wild thing about Breath of the Wild. How's that for a second?
Hey.
Because you got to draw attention to it for it to be good. What if, we're all predicting Breath of the Wild's going to get pushed. What if it pulls and Xenoblade 3 and they release it 3 months early? Because that game was supposed to come out in September and they released it in June.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. There's no way.
Impossible.
I absolutely... Okay, right here, right now. We didn't really come up with stakes for this one. We need to go... Stakes right here. Chat can be a part of this too,
Okay.
but ultimately it's what you decide.
Okay.
There is no way they release Breath of the Wild early.
Oh, I agree.
No
I'm just saying they did it for
fucking
Xenoblade
way.
3, which was a massive game unto itself.
But we do need to decide what happens. I'm so put my foot down, absolutely the fuck not. If it happens, if they do that, something needs to happen.
Okay.
What do we think this is? What do I...
Okay, well, do you want it to be like a short, immediate thing, or like a this is going to be a project kind of terms?
It could be a short-term project. We all know I do not have a lot of fucking time, so I'd prefer it be an immediate consequence kind of awful thing.
Playing Persona 3, like that's just
that's absolutely not.
Completely off the table. Okay.
We could do like I've never done one before. I could be like, a Hot Ones challenge is on the table. Hot Ones are...
Yeah, please define it before I jump to conclusions.
Hot Ones are like the super spicy like chips and things like that.
Okay.
Where it's like you gotta... People do them for like charity things or whatever. I think Warperk's done some things like that before. There's not another CDI. There is technically one more, but there's not a way for me to play it. The only reason I was able to get...
You sure there's not another CDI?
Is that...
No, it's not real.
I was like, that can't actually be real. I feel like somebody just keeps making art like that, but like you've shown me more than one now, so I got concerned. Like the only other Zelda CDI that exists right now, there is not a way for me to play it. I was only able to play the two that I did because somebody, as like a joke, fun fan project for Pain and Suffering, did remastered versions of them. That's the only reason I was able to play those. So we could do... okay, but Persona 3 getting a remaster. Yes, I know it's getting a remaster. That doesn't make it shorter.
It does not.
It does not at all.
I know, we've talked offline about this. It pains me because one of the main VAs in Persona 3 is someone I do not like, and no one should like.
Yeah, for good reason.
For good reason. And I just can't hear his stupid voice and not want to punch it, and he plays a really good character in that game, unfortunately.
But next I could do the BS games. The only BS game I know of is original Zelda being a BS, but like that, it didn't change anything. It didn't fundamentally change anything. If you're saying you want me to just suffer through one of the original Zeldas, like it's been a very long time since I played the original Zelda. I did a deathless run of that one, where it was like, if I died, I did have to start over. Mm-hmm. It was a reset situation. That was a fucking brutal day.
We'll think of something. Here, how about this? Let's not put chat on the spot.
Yeah.
Chat.
Everybody like workshop this. Think about it for a few days.
Yeah, workshop it for a few days. Next time we come back for a stream, which will probably be Wednesday.
Yeah. Assuming Nintendo doesn't suddenly announce and host a direct that tells us this information between now and then. Yeah. Think about it, but yeah, we can put a pin in this for the next Persona stream. But yeah, no, we're not playing it. I already let you guys make me do Dark Souls for a charity thing. I'm not going to spend $60. I'm not going to spend $60 on Elden Ring to do one stream in it. Like...
Yeah, that's not good ROI.
Yeah, it's really not.
Believe it or not, there's a business being run.
Yeah. Okay, so fun fact, when I started doing my initial, like, math for giving stuff to the accountant who's going to do taxes for me this year, because at this point there's just too many things now. As soon as I did Long Dog Dice, it's like, this is too much. I need somebody else to, like, handle all this stuff. So I did all the math, and because my graphics card died, I lost money streaming last year. It's like, perfect!
And you know why graphics cards are so expensive? AI.
They're a lot cheaper than they were, though.
Yeah, they are.
That was the only reason I was able to do it. We would have just been down on streams for the rest of the year if I had not been able to buy one for $500 as opposed to $1,100. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, back to the fucking game, though.
Yes.
Hey, this is most likely about the plagiarism, right?
I mean, plagiarism's a part of it. I feel like there was a...
More sinister?
Yeah.
Damn, maybe, I don't know. What do I know? It's a phony geezer. Oh my god, that mouth on Ryuji.
Yeah.
He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true.
Con artist, maybe.
From talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood.
Yeah, the only reason I was able to do... I need to address the one thing. The only reason I was able to do Dark Souls as, like, a charity, like, funny haha thing is because someone let me borrow their copy. Like...
Well, I have a simple solution. You just need to come up to Nashville, and you just need to play Elden Ring on my PlayStation.
Oh, perfect. I'll do that. We won't be able to stream any of it.
We'll get a...
I'll just stream James from his phone.
Yeah,
just the screen? Jen, screen. Perfect.
People can guess where you're at based on your reactions.
That would actually be a very fun game. Yeah. Based on what I'm yelling, what's happening on the screen.
Why is the tree moving? Why is it angry at me? Why are all these crucified bodies here?
This even says that they have no work.
What the hell's a limb grave?
About the abuse? Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
Ellipses can mean anything.
Oh, man.
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Oh, slaves again. We had that in the last one.
There's a theme.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this? He's got no reason to cover this up.
Because he feels a sense of responsibility to him because Madarame fucking raised him, which I have more questions about at this point.
Like cattle.
Exactly.
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being
Again,
taken in.
Atlas knows exactly what you're going to say. Good God in heaven.
Or I know what Atlas is going to say.
Oh. Does anyone
When we were
smell
at the
juniper?
I praised one of the
Burnt
pieces on
juniper.
display. But Kitagawa-kun acted strange. Maybe that piece was plagiarized too.
Oh, you're so close. You're so close. I believe in you.
What's the call?
Oh,
Ain't this
no.
enough to target Madarame?
The fact that he has a palace is enough to target him.
That's probable cause.
We did say it should be a unanimous thing, so I should ask everyone their opinion.
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke first.
Oh, because he will just tell us, for sure.
Would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids. How did you figure out Sensei's secret?
Confirm what, though?
It means we should get solid evidence that such crimes actually took place.
Palace!
What a pain in the ass.
Scroll down to the bottom of the safe. You think I have a secret save file that I've been playing ahead? All right, okay. Next time we get to save, I will scroll through the whole thing.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
Yeah, like how to spell. If you told me to spell his name right now, I could not.
That's the challenge. You have to spell all of these characters' names.
Oh God. It's like when you were doing your Worldle earlier, and I was like, do you have to spell it right, or do you have a list you can pick from?
Oh, yeah. So Wordle actually provided Jamf and I like one of those just like one in a moment situations where like a single word will remind you of like what happened, and like we'll just both crack up laughing. So I don't know if you and Jeff, like if there's just like a phrase or something like you just say it and you're like, oh yeah, I instantly know what that's a reference to. It's hilarious. So sometimes Wordle, when you try to pick you get the outline of a country and you have to guess it. Sometimes it's like tiny little island in like middle of fuck nowhere. You're like, they all look the same at a certain point, and they're very hard. This one was clearly France, like France, easy. And I'm like, my wife was looking over my shoulder and goes, "Oh," I'm like, "I know. Isn't that really nice of them to do that? Because that's a city in France."
Yeah.
And like the eye roll, I felt like I felt the gravitational, like I felt the orbit of it as they rolled. And then she looked back at me and like, she's coming up with like I could tell she was upset. And I'm like, you know what? That's a pun that will stay rent free in my again another city in France. And she goes, "You are in Seine, the river that runs through Paris." And then I went, "Yes, I'm about to lose my mind."
Oh my God.
And she just lost it. Just belly laughing, lost it.
So the Toulouse one was good.
So anytime like we're having a bad day, like she'll like come home, she's like, like I can't believe that. I'm like, you're about to lose your mind. And it just like it's like my bye men, and it just snaps her out of it, and it just will forever be like. And she'll say it to me like if I'm having like a bad meeting, and she'll just look at me and go, Toulouse, and we'll just start laughing.
That's good.
Yeah.
A fun fact, my story about being in France where I accidentally got day drunk because people were like, thank you for at least attempting to speak French like, while you're
Thank you for speaking France.
Thank you for speaking France. That was after I had been day drinking. Like, thank you for at least attempting it. Can I buy it? Can I pay for it? It was in Toulouse.
Toulouse, there you go.
Also some dope macarons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
You know, a lot of Parisians don't want to let you know there are other cities outside of Paris.
Yeah. The number one thing we were told is like Paris is overrated. And it's the New York City of France. It's like it just smells like piss. Don't go there. Yep. We had to go to Toulouse for a work thing for Jeff, and so he was like, "It's like, will you be okay? It's like not like a touristy town, but like Boeing is based there, so like there's stuff." I was like, "I'll figure it out." I remember enough of French, and I was like,
remember a certain je ne sais quoi.
So I was like, I'm just going to go find a cafe. I can at least, at the worst case, I will stumble my way via pointing to, like, get a coffee or a wine and work on, and, like, work on my own stuff, and it'll be fine. It ended up being a dope afternoon where I accidentally had conversation with people, so.
Ashley says you got too loose in Toulouse.
I did.
I know that's not how she spelled it, but I inferred the inflection.
Yes. Pathos, God, I wish we were actually just hanging out drinking on a beach in Hawaii and this is all pre-recorded. That would be dope as hell.
Yeah.
Or maybe it is, and I just knew you were going to say that. You're
Yeah.
on to us.
Yeah,
you were able to say that because you're also with us.
Here, let me hold up this newspaper from January 26th. Wait, I mean 27.
The ADR at 80.
Yeah, fix it in post.
I might be able to get the truth out of him if I accept his modeling offer.
Hey, Tasers! Thank you so much for the 13 months.
Footloose and Toulouse.
No, stop.
Kick off your Meridi shoes. I don't even think Meridi is Sunday.
No.
No, I don't speak French, as anyone could tell. It's not Meridi.
Fuck, I don't remember.
I think Meridi is
You all better come
Monday?
with me, okay? I'm scared to
because it's
go
after
alone.
Mercury, so
Yeah.
Mercury.
I remember just enough. To be like that. It's like if it's so close, but not enough to actually say anything out loud with any certainty.
Yeah.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it's like the. You have to contort your face like you're really struggling.
Famous renowned artist, huh? Wow, this might be tougher than Kamoshida.
You think?
Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke. This is our first mission as real Phantom Thieves. We're gonna succeed no matter what.
Like, I appreciate the enthusiasm and the confidence.
Yep. I mean, you know, it's just believing is 90% of it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Merit is shit. So Meridi is a Monday. So Monday's just a shitty day.
I mean, that's true, yeah. I think that it's one of those things where there's like one extra letter that makes all the difference, but also when you're just saying it out loud, it's like not a huge difference.
Yeah.
Metric, I'm with you. It's like if I hear things, I can definitely like read enough to be able to interpret stuff. Hearing it is harder, but then speaking it's its own level.
I would agree. Well, especially like reading French, because like you could pick out like Latin root words.
Okay, thank you, Leo. I was like, that's what I was thinking of. I was like, it feels like Wednesday, and you're just like, I think it's Monday, and I was like, maybe I don't fucking know anymore.
It's
Shit.
whatever the purple day is.
Yeah. No, purple is Thursday.
Whatever. They're all great to me with an E.
Oh boy.
Who starts a conversation like that?
It is too late on a Monday to have this. This is like I've been drinking for several hours on Saturday. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, the voice of reason.
God, oh God. Ryuji is the voice of reason right now. I don't like
Kanji
that.
was the voice of reason in Persona 4.
I don't like that either. No, fuck you, Sassy. Hey, for your birthday, did what would the code word be for your spouse? You're Sassy Apple. We've got Sassy Toddler. What's your other half, anyways? Did he ever answer the question on what color Thursday is?
Sassy pair.
No.
Because it's a pair, like they're a pair.
Yeah, like I get it, but it doesn't feel. It's not. I don't know. I'm not feeling it.
Right.
So like Jamf is not technically correct, but is like perfect.
Sassy banana.
Oh, I hate that one, Tasers. I hate that. Lundi. Oh, Lundi. You know what? That would actually. That feels.
Yeah, the
that feels
moon.
close. Yeah.
Like Claire de Lune, the moon.
Yeah. Fuck.
No, Metric, every day isn't great. Every day is great at your Juness. Again, I'm looking at the chat, not at the camera. This is hard.
Thank you!
Shit's hard.
Thank you! God! Every time somebody makes fun of me for something stupid like that, I was like, do you know how difficult this actually is? Ugh. He did not because he's no fun. He sucks. Anyways, we need to come up with a name for him.
How about a boring apple?
I like that.
So, boring apple and I...
Oh my god. Sissy apple. Oh, whoa. Sassy buzzkill. Okay, I do like that. I'm just going with that, okay.
What do you mean? Something wrong?
Well, he picked the other thing I didn't say. Would that have happened if I said something wrong? Would he have said, what do you mean?
We're just gonna have to restart the stream and find out.
Fuck, I wish I had saved right before this. I would actually check that. Damn. You have, though, the Matt Mercer man who chased you in a subway.
And let's not forget Bowl Cut.
And Bowl Cut. You've met two of them. It's not totally different. Oh my god. The brain cell, I have the brain cell. It's suffocating right now.
Oxygen deprived atmosphere.
Oh god.
It's out of O2 because you're tired of saying, "Oh my god." All those O's have left.
Thank you, tasers. Oh. It's not causing you problems now, so we need to do anything. Fucking on, please. No! She doesn't have a point!
No, you know, he's in high school. He's just like, yes, I agree with everything that you're saying. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do think the movie Titanic was sad. They could have made it happier. Yes, I agree.
God. Let's see how he feels. Getting a little ahead of ourselves right now. There's a loose hair that is stuck to my eyelashes, and I'm trying desperately to find it.
Do you need some help
I
there?
don't know if you can see anything.
Not
It feels like it's one of the very thin ones. I know it's a Tucker hair.
in your eye?
It's not on. It's not in my eye. It is like I feel it. Like it's.
Oh, I see it. It's right here on your eye. Yeah.
Maybe.
Does that feel better?
It feels a little better. We'll see. Yeah, it's attached to my eyelashes, and it's so wispy that sometimes when I blink, it just goes, ah, and it like tickles my eye, and then leaves again. And I was like, "What's happening?" Tasers, I don't know what to tell you. We've got 2 dogs. They shed enough. There's hair everywhere, and it gets on stuff.
Yep.
Hey.
Yay! I got a box.
Your gifts to buy friends.
My aroma machine. And then I just went right back upstairs. Perfect. Thank you.
How's your plant?
Plant. Great.
Okay.
You're laying down, so you're not gonna let me leave. Yeah, I thought so.
See?
I'm not that tired though. I would like to go make some coffee, and then I will not be tired anymore.
Then I definitely won't be very tired.
Perfect. All right. It's 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock.
How are you feeling?
I'm here. No, I'm feeling good.
I was like, that's not an answer.
It is technically
Okay.
an answer.
We can go for a little bit more.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you need more to drink?
No, I am okay.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we could try to get through. I'm looking at my list. I think there's going to be a little bit of cutscene hell.
Okay.
Maybe we could try to get through cutscene hell and then.
Okay, cool. So we don't start with cutscene hell next time, yeah.
It's Fun's going pee-pee.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, he called me! That's not good.
I don't know what to do with the body. Wait.
What Aunt said made me think.
Uh-oh. Him thinking. Brain cells starting to spin up.
Are we just a bunch of thugs?
Probably, yes. I don't know.
You don't know either, huh?
No, you have been present with me every time we've interacted with this person, which has been 3 times.
Yes.
So, like, I have all the information you do.
It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
Okay.
That's why he doesn't think, because like, anytime he thinks, he gets pissed off.
Good people
Better
have
than
put up
kiss
with
the-
so much
the-
crap while-
So,
Anyways,
hi, let's rewind 10 seconds. Ooh,
better than being pissed on.
that's true. Very true. I too have been to Amsterdam.
Oh, boy.
Makes me sick.
Speaking of Amsterdam, no, that's.
Am I?
Let me tell you about how bad I am at making segues. So, one of the things on my list, we were talking about Elden Ring. This would have been the perfect time to bring it up if I had a physical list that I could pull up and not on my phone. And we also talked about Xenoblade 3. It got released earlier.
Yeah.
We talked about Elden Ring being the bane of a lot of people's existence. You know, there is a very, very huge common thing between Xenoblade in general and Elden Ring. And you know what that is? The Welsh. I didn't know this about myself, but there are Welsh VAs in Xenoblade 2 and 3 and Elden Ring. I like Welsh accents.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird because English people I've talked to, they consider Wales like the West Virginia of Britain, which got me really worried. I'm like, oh, but I really like these accents. And now I'm thinking, like, are there British people who hear, like, West Virginia accents and goes, oh, those dasset toll drums, oh, I love that, oh, tip-top, here we go.
Oh my god.
No, she's not Banana. Quit trying to make trouble for me. Yeah.
I like how he was like, don't tell Ann I called. I wanted to hang up and have her call me. That would have been very funny.
Hey, don't tell Ryuji.
Oh, fuck. Well, at least it's not chalk thrower
Yeah.
teacher up there. Uh-oh. I mean, you should ask that before you're just like, hey, yeah, I want to model for you. You should have been like, what does this entail?
Cover yourself in paint, yes.
I'm gonna do it. Oh, that doesn't. That's not. No, I don't like that at all.
Getting some bad vibes.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun.
Again,
He said he
cutscene
wants me to
hell.
come
Yeah.
over after
All this
school
is
today.
VA, voiced by wonderful VAs who you should go follow, like,
Probably
and
dropped all his
subscribe.
friends just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the
That would be
palace was
horrible.
true.
Like, as I was saying that, if On's VA was streaming and was looking, it's like, hey, look, someone's playing Persona 5. Hey, you know what? Why don't we go give them a good? And like, as I'm saying, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Awkward. I'm sure that's happened to people before. I don't matter, so I'm sure we're fine.
Oh, don't say that. You matter.
I matter to 20 people, and you know what? That's good.
Hey, and quality, not quantity.
Exactly. Also, my sister's here.
Yeah, and your sister's here.
Love you.
Yeah. I mean, like, who knows, like, the other people who watch those VA streams, they could be degenerates into weird stuff, or me. And
Quiet down. It's that student council president.
The very powerful student council president.
someone's, like, throwing gross petals as reactors. It's some freshman. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not good, because this man cannot keep a secret.
She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
I don't know why I was like, Ryuji just climbs inside the vending machine.
Okay, see you later.
Oh, God. We're not allowed to have friends
Nope.
in front of the student council president.
We finally landed a big target.
Oh my God. The person, we just had someone poking around,
Yep.
and we are remaining out in public talking about this. Now with visibly other people around us. Don't say, if you're in a crowded space and you go, we found a big target, no?
Yeah.
Bad?
Very bad.
Fucking
Come on, let's
Christ.
get some dirt on Madarame.
Oh my God.
But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much
Oh,
time.
I've been there. 100% has been too busy thinking and then gone, fuck, how has it been 2 minutes or 2 hours? I don't know.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame?
Oh my God. You got it very late, but you did get the brain cell briefly.
That's why she was thinking so hard. She just needed a clear space
Yeah.
to sit down and meditate.
so proud of you.
I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Well, like, if Madarame throws him out, where does he go? It could just be that simple.
Yeah. He has something over him.
weird.
A roof.
Yeah?
Well,
But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
I mean, doesn't she already do modeling?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
But you don't know what it means in this case, so you're not prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what?
exactly.
Something seemed different about her to you?
She cut her bangs. That's a very dude thing to be like, something's different.
Did you get your hair cut?
Bangs? I'm gonna go with it. I think it's funny.
Oh, nice eye.
I didn't cut them.
Even better.
Huh. Well,
Let's just move on.
love
Let's
this.
just move on.
Yusuke.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model.
Yeah, I'm sure he did for his private picture.
Once he finishes drawing and gets a little
Those French
friendlier,
waifus.
we should bring up Madarame.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
What an odd thing to say once you're already inside the house. Like, I know,
Yeah.
like, for the purposes of this scene, like, they...
Yeah,
he
because it's a game, you have to do it here, but also, yeah.
it's like, oh, you three of you, please come in. Please
Yeah.
take your shoes off. Well, I thought it would only her come.
We did leave our shoes on, though.
It's fucking scandalous.
Right?
I know. If Persona 4 taught me anything, is you take your shoes off when you go into a home.
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
So you're into the same... Okay.
Into the...
Huh?
Is there a problem?
You just sapped her confidence.
Yeah, she's like, well, surprisingly, yes.
No, not really.
Oh. Don't worry, Morgana will look at you in creepy ways if that makes you feel better.
Let's get started.
I'm looking away from the subject.
There's zero art direction, nothing, like...
Yep, just...
Hey. Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
Interesting.
He's in the zone.
He's very focused. His
Auto
ears aren't
zone.
on.
His ears aren't on, yeah. You gotta make a loud
Yeah.
noise. Or honk a horn.
Yeah.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
No, it was after he starts drawing and they get comfortable we were gonna have a conversation. That's literally the talk we just fucking had.
Like, can you, like,
Morgana's ears weren't on.
Can you claw his leg or something? His nice leather pants.
Just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Oh no. No.
Yes.
No. Stay put.
Just waiting around is a waste of time.
It's only a matter of time before Mercer is like, get your cat to fucking shut up.
This is too boring. So I'm going to scout around a bit.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No.
That's a very small hallway.
It's weird how flashy that door is.
And how flashy the lock is. Looks a lot like the palace chest locks.
I'm sure they're just borrowing assets.
Is that a lock?
Now we're playing Stray.
Or a hefty lock? What could
What
be
a weird
in
cut into Stray.
Oh my god. How did the cat leave the closed room without anyone noticing? And then come back in, allegedly, hopefully at some
Well,
point,
I mean,
maybe.
they were talking to him, and he was not paying any
That's
attention.
true, that's true. I feel like he would notice the door open, though. That's a movement thing.
It is a movement
He's
thing.
a T-Rex. Like,
I learned that.
that's how it works for me, so.
I learned that watching dinosaur YouTube videos, so like and subscribe to learn more about dinosaurs.
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just
High school.
I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
I forgot to. I haven't been able to fill my Adderall in a couple of weeks because of the shortage, so I just can't.
Just can't do it, man.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
Okay, Ryuji also doesn't understand, like, how it's still the same day. Yeah, I would not expect an art piece to be done at this point. It is going to be several hours, so.
I mean, he can see what he's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Art takes time,
Sorry.
sir.
We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
Okay, we already know Ryuji shouldn't be the one
No.
to bring this
No,
up
not
because
the
he
party's
did not.
He did not pick that as his selected skill.
No diplomacy.
No
No
diplomacy.
points in that.
Maybe intimidation, maybe, but
Yeah.
or anything that's wisdom or intelligence or charisma. Yeah.
Dexterity.
No,
No.
not with a bum knee. So
Constitution
no.
now is out.
Strength?
Ryuji is what happens when you roll bad on stat day.
Yeah, that's a shame. Like, it just rolled all 2s.
Yeah.
Like, ones you usually re-roll, but...
Yeah.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
Oh my god, An, you did it. I'm so proud of you.
Yay.
I'm so proud.
Like, there's like little flashes of Kyoko.
Yeah.
Like little flash of Kyoko there.
Yeah, she's got the alternate timeline where it was like, okay, yes, I had an intelligent
I
thought.
had this dream I was in high school. There were cameras everywhere.
There was a lot of pink blood, but
It's weird.
But I was smart. It was very refreshing.
And very stylish. Very, very stylish.
Yes.
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei seriously messed up.
Okay, Ryuji, no, this
Think of his
needs...
pupils as tools.
We need a gentler hand here.
That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear.
I'm
There's
them.
no
You don't
point in
need...
hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork.
Oh.
He's actually saying it.
You know, admitting to
Yeah?
it is the first step in healing. And phantom
Don't
thieving.
misunderstand me, though. I offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block.
Oh.
For the last, like, 4 decades, yep.
Yeah. You know, Jen,
Still.
I have really bad artistic blocks.
Yeah, I've had artist block for like 35 years.
Yeah.
It's brutal.
Now, you know what? I remember being really good at like 3. Like that macaroni just spoke to me.
It got on the fridge.
I did-
like,
I know.
So.
That-
When was the last time you had artwork on the fridge?
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Do bills count? I technically made those.
There you go.
By utilization. It's more modern art.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's a statement of our capitalist our capitalist habits.
Yeah.
But really about the inexorability of death.
There it is.
Yeah.
I didn't want to steal your punchline from you, but I was really hoping you were getting there. Yeah.
No, it was. It's well
Why are
rehearsed.
you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
Liz points out that's AI. You trained the meter. That was very good.
There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
Want to talk about it, champ? Want to go get a coffee? I know a great place.
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that?
The same place that the students supporting Kamoshida.
Yeah.
The same wrong right
Yeah.
there.
That our student council president's talking to right now.
Exactly.
We just left him. Yeah, so the stuff Farron's bringing up, there was a video by a Japanese American who she does a really good job giving context to Persona games from a Japanese perspective.
Okay.
Because a lot of the direction...
Did she talk about how powerful student council presidents are?
She did, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, so, yeah, it's watch her for other things than that. But it's... The directors of Persona have said they make an unapologetically Japanese game, and it kind of baffles them, like, how well received it is outside of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So she provides like a lot of context that would like to an American audience would be like, that's kind of weird. Like, why are they doing this?
Yeah.
But one of the things that she did is she researched all of the villains or the palace rulers of Persona 5, and they're all based on real people. So like, Farron brought up that there was a similar scandal like this. There was actually a Japanese artist who, very similar situation, and then the whole Kamoshida thing, very similar situation, and future, yeah.
Interesting.
They're all based on.
Now I'm very worried about whatever comes after this.
Don't ever come here again. If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
You can't sue me. I'm already on probation.
Yeah, also, like, you sue somebody for causing a disturbance? What the fuck?
Hold it! We're not done talking!
Okay,
Yeah.
Ryuji, stop.
Then you leave me with no choice.
Just takes his paint.
Yeah.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police.
No, don't do that. Super don't.
I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two.
Okay,
here.
but no, a model bringing chaperones to an on-site thing is absolutely, like, a good idea. If anybody... I've seen so many, like, cosplay photographers who are like, hey, if there's ever a photographer who's, like, gets weird about you wanting to bring a friend, do not go with that person anywhere. Like...
Or just in general, if there's anyone who doesn't want you to bring a friend.
Yeah, like, fucking don't do that, yeah.
What the F, man?
Okay, stop it, Ryuji. If he calls police, I have a problem.
Yuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Yes, the first thing you should say to somebody when
Calm
they're having,
down!
Nothing calms somebody down like being told to calm down.
But only under one condition.
Oh, I don't like this.
What's that?
You come back
I want
alone.
you to continue being
Oh!
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me,
No! No!
I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever.
Matt Mercer said those words.
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model.
This is why you ask questions.
I think that would require a chaperone.
Yes.
Several chaperones.
Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today as well. If I don't submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
But everything's fine here.
Everything's fine.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly...
It's time of death, 10:18 p.m. Yeah?
Yep.
Because those are my terms.
Wow.
That's gross.
But that's... Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
This is bad. This is
Art-
gross and terrible.
Art supplies.
Yeah.
Of course.
At the adult
I'm
art
willing
supply
to-
store.
I'll make time according to your plans, but please come before the exhibit ends.
No, that's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
This is awful.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Hey, what should we do?
Hit him in the back of the head and call it a day.
Yeah. We should leave for right now. And he's like, I'll be waiting for her to... He's waiting for her to contact him. So if she just does it for a while, we resolve the Madarame thing, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Like, that conversation was clearly the game setting what the timeline is for this palace. So.
Exactly. Yeah, there is no way that this M-rated game would ever do anything possibly remote to that.
Don't give up so easily!
Is the cat still out here? Okay,
Is she done being a model?
Oh, I'm really glad Morgana was not here for this conversation.
A cat?
Nope.
Nope.
Not a cat.
You just haven't eaten anything today. Your caloric intake is low and you're hallucinating.
I fucking hate this cat for completely different reasons that I hated Teddy.
Sensei?
Totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
You don't have to.
How dare that, Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full-on nude.
The full nudity? Lady Ann's gonna...
Drop it!
Good night, Sassy. Yeah, we're probably wrapping up here soon.
Night, Sassy.
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Thank you.
Then Lady Ann...
And then Kyoko just
fine
goes
with
away.
bearing all?
It's like a lightning bug. You just occasionally see like a little flash, and it's gone. And there's a flash, and it's gone.
That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself. with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, you didn't want us to fuck with the Kamoshida thing either,
Yeah.
so...
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame's the kind of target we've been waiting for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
Right.
We need to look into Madarame first.
There might be tons more stuff that hasn't been exposed yet too.
Oh my god.
Haha!
It may become
Yeah,
easier for us to
naked.
investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Hitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Yeah, what happened to this being one of his private pieces, actually?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
You're pretty confident, right?
I just need to... Probably not necessarily, it's fine.
Oh yeah, it might not show your face.
I don't know if it's better or worse. I mean, it's probably better.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
Yeah, you don't have to feel any better about it, because you'll still know, but, like, nobody else will be able to...
Yeah, no one will know.
We must deal with
Unless they
Madarame
name the piece.
Oh god, yeah.
his exhibit ends.
Like all the ones in the palace where it's like name, age.
Yeah. Name, age. On to Kamaki. 16.
Let's start after school tomorrow.
Don't Google that. Don't
Don't do it.
It'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up?
How about right here?
I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's
Yes, in a very public spot. Great.
Remember we talked about stealth in public places?
Yeah.
That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Yay. Thank you, system.
Dear Lord.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
It's Yukiko. Hey, Yukiko.
I was like, she looks familiar. Okay.
It is her voice actress.
Oh, okay.
I like to imagine this is Yukiko if the protagonist didn't help her.
There we go.
Huh?
I like the water bottle hanging from the fanny pack.
Yep.
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans.
We're more into socks. Stocking.
I got it.
Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past.
Oh?
But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
Interesting.
Thank you, exposition woman.
Yes. Man, remember Exposition Elf?
Yes.
God.
Oh.
Simpler times.
You think he's okay?
That's a good question. He was kind of in charge-ish of, like, one of the kind of underground things. I think he's probably okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate both of these answers. Let's throw Ryuji under the bus.
Me? I don't know nothing.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time.
Thanks, Yukiko. Her VA lives in Austin.
I'm a journalist.
Really?
If you ever get any leads, mind contacting me here?
This.
See you then.
Nope.
No?
Bye, Yukiko.
It's just, that's
I
it?
guess we should go home for today.
Interesting. Remember when the fanfic was about him? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's still some more cutscene. I mean, what is it, about 10:30?
I think we're probably gonna,
Yeah.
we could call it here once it lets me save. Oh, phone's going pee-pee.
Hey, it's me. Got a minute?
Oh, no.
I may have said some things. She may have stomped on me. I kind of liked it. It's weird. I'm really confused and hurt, but mostly confused.
Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of
No, we can't have more people knowing this. Knowing it's us.
Yeah, why me?
Why?
Mishima?
talking to him in person if you want specifics.
No, I don't, though. No,
He's an
you...
undercover cop.
Oh, my
Bottom
God.
is, his target is a terrible person,
That's fine.
and that it might complicate things if he posted the name online. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school.
No! Oh my god.
This is student council president. She just shows up.
Could be? Like, fucking, like... This is the worst thing. We're supposed to be secrets and you're setting up meetings. This is why you were a... Oh my god.
The guy's name is Nakanohara.
That's bowl cut.
Yeah, no, I know.
Okay, just making sure.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
No, Farron. He's not a rat. He's the Moon Arcana.
I told him to
There are
approach you.
definitely rats on the moon.
Pardon?
Good luck.
Pardon?
It's made of cheese.
That's true. Your phone went pee again.
Oh my god. I just... Sometimes this is art imitating life. Sometimes I'm just trying to go to bed and my phone will not stop. It's usually Ashley and Liz sending me TikToks, but...
It's your fault.
To be fair, it's mostly Ashley. But also Ashley is the only one I don't... I guess I let the cat out. Ashley is the only person who I trust to send me TikToks at this point.
That's fair.
Because they're the only one, they're constantly, like, relevant to my interests.
Oh.
Liz, I love you. You send me shit and I'm just like, or it's something I saw like a week ago. But a lot of times I'm just like, what the fuck? Related! Oh my god, is Ashley still here? Hey, did you guys see, Epic, the new Epic, the Cyclops Saga dropped today? I haven't listened to it yet, but it's on my list and I'm very excited. Anyways, here's the thing, is I don't mean to have notifications on. I thought I'd turn them off, and what happens is I won't get them, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, you have 13 notifications, even though I've cleared most of them already. It just, like, my phone gets confused.
Now we're everyone's throwing Ashley under the bus and throwing Liz under the bus.
Yeah.
It is rancor in there.
Yeah. I fucking said that.
I know. You know how hard it is to have a poker face in person, Jen? Where I'm not on...
Welcome to why I'm glad there's not video when we play Clock Tower.
I'd be a lot better at that game if I could see faces.
Oh, God. Goodness. Dear Lord.
You know what bothers me about Ryuji?
The rumor Ryuji just
I get really
spoke is
annoyed when
true,
people send
there
like
have
one
to be other
sentence text
victims.
messages followed by another text.
Oh, yeah.
Just block.
You just do it just one message.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand it's a game, but I know people who do that, and those people are wrong.
Yeah. Like, I think there is a time where that isn't okay and it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, people who do it constantly, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, think more about what you want to say. Be more deliberate in your communication.
Yes.
Carl's like, no block message. No, it's like, I only want one notification from you. If you're sending me multiple things, I'm just like, cool. I'm not looking at it anymore because I'm gonna wait for all the notifications to stop. And because I'm out of sight, out of mind, I will forget. You want me to read a thing? It needs to be one shit. You start rapid firing, I give no fucks anymore.
Yeah. Just like the text messages.
Yes.
One notification. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, and just because Liz fucking accused me, we're just gonna do
Look how many
this.
save slots you have.
There's so many.
You could use all of those.
I could, but I'm...
How many new game pluses you can do?
No.
I felt the gravitational pull of that eye roll. You're getting whipped into orbit.
Oh, God. Anyways, that's gonna be it. Oh, God. I was like, what happened? I forgot that
Where
pops
did we
up.
go? There we go.
There we go. It's all good.
Hi, we're back.
All right. James, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me and not killing me in my sleep.
We still got 2 more nights here.
I love my family.
Anyways, thank you all for being here. I hope you had as much fun as we did doing this. Oh,
Doc,
fuck.
you came at the...
Stop. Yeah, we've been doing we were going for 3.5 hours. I'm sorry you missed it. You'll just have to go back. You'll just have to go back and watch it.